Hello, everyone. We're back with a familiar game and a familiar soundtrack. This music takes me back.
But a not so familiar voice this time.
Yes, Scruffy, you weren't around for the Snoot game streams. How
Nope.
much of the story do you know, or did you just get it all through osmosis from us?
Basically that.
Okay, that's good. Also, you won't need
You don't
to.
know the fine details, but I know the basic shit.
You got the broad strokes. You know there was a snooting.
Mm.
Though none of that matters because we're going for a mod. With Hinkle not here, we're going after Rosa. Since we won't have to listen to him complaining the whole time.
I know there'll be no Rexican fatigue this stream.
So if
This is so bad. He's gonna be mad because he can't defend himself.
he's not gonna like that image, yeah.
The image, yeah, the first thing I saw. The first thing I said about him, yeah.
So if I understand correctly, this mod is based off a fanfic someone wrote.
Oh.
I believe the fanfic and the mod both same name, Garden of Rosa. I believe the fanfiction is finished, but the mod is not. Which also it seems to have possibly been abandoned. So this will be a fun stream. Heard Rexicans. You heard correct, Lord Meep. Also, hello, Totes. You miss Hinkle? We don't need to miss Hinkle. He's having a fun time without us. Alright, so I believe we just... Okay. Yeah, mod setup is easy. Oh, even get, like, a fancy title drop-in.
Neat.
Garden of Rosa Redux. I don't know why it's called Redux. The mod was just called Garden of Rosa. Unless it's because it's an adaptation of the fanfic. Who knows? So how well can you pull off a Spanish accent, Scruffy?
Oh god, why are you asking me?
Well, because if I'm voicing Anon, you're going to voice Rosa.
True. Okay. I'll have to figure that out.
You'll figure it out when we get there.
You have to walk that line between not being offensive and actually sounding Spanish. Come on, it's like when you try to not be offensive, you completely screw the accent up. There's like you gotta try to imitate.
I feel like for Rosa, you gotta go over the top a bit. She's an angry
I'm not
Latino
good at rolling
woman.
R's. Well, this version is anyway.
The fog is thick this morning as I make the trek to Volcano High, silently cursing Trish. It's Saturday today, and instead of getting some quality shit posting in, I've got another date with the gardening club. Seems Trish didn't like how close I was getting to her little band, and decided to rat me out to Spears for more torrenting. I even used a VPN this time. Ah, damn that little purple pain in the ass. Ruining my perfectly good weekend just for a little revenge. Sighing, I pull my jacket closer to me. Part of me knows I'm not mad at missing my shitposting time, even if it is prime Euro hours right now. Today, Fang and I made plans to hang out a bit. She said she was going to expose me to some good music, something about a record store she liked. Reed was going to come along too, so at least Fang had some company today. But her text back this morning seemed pretty bummed. Maybe I can make it up to her. I'll get some dino nuggies. Why do I feel this way?
Dino nuggies, you said.
Yes, dino nuggies.
Oh dear, they're all gone already.
You know, if they get dino nuggies, how come we don't have human nuggies in real life?
Nuggy men.
See, it's perfect. The closest we get is those emoji fries.
Oh, wait, Nuggymon. Pokemon Nuggets.
Oh my god, why haven't they ever done that?
They probably did in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
They do all kinds of kooky stuff over there. Like, they actually commit to making products that are special.
Yeah, their desserts. This Japanese food tasting channel has infected my shorts, which I enjoy because it's good content. But yeah,
is it like the guy who just goes to like the? He's like, this is this street that has like 80 different restaurants.
Yeah, that guy. And every so often there'll be one showing some crazy snack they got that actually looks like a character.
Yeah, I saw one about the shrimp nuggets and the McDonald's they had there.
Shrimp nuggets at McDonald's. That?
Yeah, it was like a special item they had.
Yeah, I guess in Japan that would be a lot I would be more comfortable trying that. If it was in America, I'd feel that would be the same equality as like gas station sushi.
Yeah, the way they looked, that definitely more of a panko breadcrumb, but he basically described it as like a big plump popcorn shrimp without a tail.
So now I really want some shrimp now. After what feels like an eternity, I finally make it to the back of the school, the resplendent gardens laid out before me. Hello, outcast. You're just in time. Strangely, there's no sign of Rosa or Stella anywhere. The assembled gardening tools laid out as before, and a small group of students standing directionless in front of them. They don't understand how to touch grass. Silently, I join the back of the line, hoping to avoid attention as I whip out my phone, hoping to send a quick text to Fang. Before I can finish, Rosa comes storming out of the school, hurrying over.
I would call it a storming pose, but...
It's not like her to be late to these campus beautification projects, and something seems to have upset her. She ran into Hinkle in the hallway.
He kept trying to say he wasn't racist, but he kept saying he was.
Rosa tries to hide it as she walks to the front of the group, but I catch her wiping her eyes on her palm. Clear evidence of tears apparent on her face. Boy, he really tore into her.
Oh, how do I want to do this?
A little pint of pain and saying, Fox. Did it get an update? It did not. We're just doing this because Hinkle's not here. It's the safest time.
I'm sounding out here. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
So sorry, everyone. I was dealing with some things.
Perfect. Rosa takes a deep breath to steady herself, clapping her hands together as much to get our attention as to calm her own nerves. What could be the matter? Rosa starts to hand out gardening equipment to the assembled crowd, not looking anyone in the eye.
They should go quickly. Just some maintenance and...
A student interrupts Rosa, raising their hand. Rosa, I think someone wrecked your flowers over there? The yellow ankylosaur pointed over to a section of the garden, the damage even visible from this distance. Wincing, I inspect the damage, having been too distracted with my thoughts to notice beforehand. Seems some jokers went around and smashed all of Rosa's red camellias, leaving the evidence scattered all over. I I glance quickly over to Rosa, expecting to see her growing as red as the flowers with indignant rage. Instead, she just stands there, her shoulders sagged, her face a picture of misery. Aww.
Oh,
Rosa sniffed, trying to keep her tears at bay. The assembled students shift their feet awkwardly, glancing at one another. Could one of them be the culprit?
If this just turned into a Phoenix Wright spin-off instead, where you have to do detective work as him, that'd be so funny.
Oh, that'd be great.
I would love something that promises dating sim, and then it pivots into that instead.
Just totally bait people on it.
Yeah.
Glancing back.
Figure out who killed your waifu.
Oh, that'd be great. Dating sim turned murder mystery,
Yeah,
ID channel, crime show.
Play the entire first act straight, and then the love interest just turns up dead, and then it's okay, now you gotta investigate because nobody, because I don't know, you're kid Sherlock Holmes or some shit.
Be like Doki Doki Literature Club if it turned investigation instead of full horror.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this image?
This would be funny if it just completely changed playstyle as well. If you open up Twitch, you're posting things.
Ooh, that's a nice Rosa Pint of Pain. It's a very nice flowy dress. Glancing back to Rosa, I could tell she's close to breaking down. Too distraught
That
to...
isn't very nice.
Yeah. Too distraught to direct the students. I like the big sun hat.
Yeah, I also enjoy flow. I don't want fancy outfits. I like flowy dresses and sun hats. Those are nice.
Hey, oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can take.
Why don't you help Rosa?
Good. Someone is stepping up to do the right thing. Wait. That someone is me. The words someone leaving my mouth before I knew what I was doing. For some
Was
reason.
Kaz all along?
Gasp. For some reason, an image of Principal Spears flashes in my mind as I think about what I just said. The other students turn to stare at me, their surprise evident on their faces. Rosa glances towards me, wiping another tear away as she shoots me a sad smile.
gracias, Anon. Okay, everyone else. These weeds and vines will drain themselves. Go, rápido! Ayúdame!
Rosa seems to regain a little composure as she shoos the rest of the students to their chores, leaving me standing there alone.
Why did I yell help? I meant vamos.
You need help learning speaking Spanish.
Fucking yeah, 5 years of American school system, I retained maybe a couple dozen words.
You can count all the words on your fingers, but unfortunately...
I can count really good.
Taking another steadying breath, Rosa hands me a trowel before collecting her own bag of tools, the both of us setting off over to clean up the damaged flowers. I think a sundress is the hottest thing an attractive woman can wear. You're not wrong, Pint of Pain.
It's a correct opinion.
Yeah.
You didn't need to do that, Anon. Lo siento. Something in my eyes today.
Scrubbing an arm across her eyes, Rosa laughs slightly, trying to hide her embarrassment. Watching her out of the corner of my eye, I mumble something non-committal in response, trying to not to notice how puffy Rosa's eyes are. From the looks of them, she's had something in her eyes all morning. Part of me knows I shouldn't pry, but something else, a much larger part of me, is dying to make sure she's okay. Ah, damn you, spears. Making me care about things. Oh, Rosa, are you okay today? You, seem kinda... I mean, your eyes are, My words trail off under Rosa's intense stare as we walk across the pavement of the garden. It didn't even dawn on that this is not may not be something Rosa wanted to share with me. A total stranger she's only met like one time before. But before I can stammer out an apology, Rosa's eyes soften, a genuine smile spreading across her face.
Oh, no, you're so sweet to ask. It's just something that turns out so good. Comprende?
Oh. By now, we've made it to the damaged flowers, petals, and stems scattered all over the pavement. Rosa heaves a massive sigh as she surveys the damage. Talking seems to be helping Rosa cope with the destruction of her prized camellias, and I nod for her to continue as we kneel down to begin removing the refuse.
Mi familia, they're always worrying so much about they think that they can hide when they're hurting.
Rosa trails off, her crimson eyes gazing absently as she collected the remains of the flowers, her hands reverently holding each one before placing it in a pile. I could barely focus on clearing my own section, instead watching Rosa as the words spill out. I could see fresh tears in her eyes.
She's the worst. She thinks I don't notice how thin she is. Not my handshake, which is in the kitchen.
Oh, she's taking care of the whole family and starting to wear on her.
Not herself.
Sudden sob cuts off the rest of Rosa's story, and already hot tears are flowing down her face.
I just want them to be okay, Anon.
Aw, jeez. I'm ill-equipped to handle this level of real talk. My conversation skills much more attuned to flinging insults on a Finnish butter-churning encyclopedia. I love all the different ways to describe that. A faint memory of my original plan, made when I moved here, flashes across my mind as I move a little closer to Rosa. Going through the Snoot mods? Yep. Hey Sly, how you doing? Kinda sad the gang isn't all here, but I know Hinkle wouldn't have been able to stomach this route.
We were just discussing that before.
Yeah. Hey, Hinkle's out, we're doing Rosa. Shima's been occupied with Vigil. So, they'll come in for some of the later mods, probably. I put a hand on her shoulder gingerly, and Rosa takes my hand gladly in hers, giving it a squeeze. So much for keeping under the radar. I'm sorry, Rosa. I'm so sorry. Before I know it, Rosa has her face buried in my chest, her body shaking with sobs as she holds onto my shoulders with her gloved hands.
The fact they just keep using the same model is just killing me.
Small indie mod, please understand.
I know.
This close, I can smell her, the pleasant scent of sweat and earth, undercut with a sweet floral smell that must be her shampoo. I move my hands to take her back awkwardly, trying to comfort her while also trying not to rake my dirty gloves through her long hair. I can't help but notice Rosa really does have some beautiful hair.
I too think notice sometimes.
Uh-oh. Alarms again. Rosa, if you ever want to, talk and stuff, I can give you my number and we can text or something. What the fuck am I doing now? Hiccuping, Rosa pulls away from my chest, and I can already feel a wet spot where her face was pressed. Her horned snoot is wet with snot. Her mascara is leaving rivulets of black down her orange face. Her big crimson eyes are bloodshot and puffy from crying, shimmering with tears as she glances up at me. A curious expression lights up her face as she sniffs once more. A mix of sadness, gratitude, and happiness? Rosa flashes me another sad smile, the alarms in my head cranking up in volume. To catch you up, Scruffy, the alarms are mostly when Anon can't handle female attention.
Oh, his incelness kicks up and he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
It seems to be his autopilot seems to be actually risen her up, so maybe you should just let it continue.
Oh, Anon, you chica tonto. If you wanted my number, you just had to ask.
Rosa punctuates this with a small laugh, again scrubbing an arm across her eyes.
Oh, look at me, soy un desastre. Let me get the tissue.
Rosa turns to fumble around in her bag on her hands and knees. I try my hardest not to notice just how nice Rosa's backside looks.
Anon is a man of culture, I say.
I'm supposed to be consoling her, not checking her out.
You both.
What
You shouldn't, but you can.
They're not mutually exclusive. Withdrawing a small packet of tissues, Rosa turns back, uses one to wipe her eyes as she catches her breath.
Such a mess today. Oh, this meal, Anon, your shirt.
Worry crosses Rosa's face as she points a gloved finger at my chest. Glancing down, I expected a few wet stains from Rosa's sobs. Nothing that major. Instead, her mascara has stained the front of my shirt, gloopy black smears covering my chest. I just got an imprint.
Make a cool pattern at least.
I just got an imprint of Rosa's face on my shirt now, like the Shroud of Jesus.
With that one Marge shirt.
Let me clean it for you, Anon.
Instinctively, I lean back, away from Rosa's outthrust tissue. Can't you use the clean one at least?
Not a terrible request.
No, Rosa, that's okay. Really, I'm fine. It's not the... In my haste to back away from Rosa, I had forgotten just how damn clumsy I was, falling over backwards.
So I'm gonna tell you now, Anon, this one's not gonna do a school snooting. It's more gonna be like a slicing or stabbing.
She just runs around head down with the spikes.
She doesn't bring a knife to school. She is the knife.
Now I remember this was some of the few I couldn't get working. I wonder if maybe some newer versions of Snoot broke. I still had a version 8 one download, so that's why I'm running this one on. Oh, they both went. Expecting to run into my chest, Rosa also pitched herself over, and the both of us fell into a heap, Rosa and I staring face to face as she landed chest first on top of me. Warning. We are now at DEFCON 1. Spaghetti overload. Sprawled there, it's all I can do to look Rosa in the eye as she stares back at me, her bright crimson orbs locked onto mine. Desperately, I try not to think about how well Rosa's chest cushioned her fall. about how her hair spilling all over her face is framing her face perfectly, about how close her lips are to mine. Boy, the introduction for setting up the Rosa route seems to just kind of be jumping it up to 10 like a old school anime.
I respect it.
So that's what makes Anon jump to Rosa instead of Fang in this path, because Rosa put out.
I mean, it's not wrong.
The seconds seem to drag on into infinity as I lie there, Rosa on top of me, feeling her staccato heartbeat matching mine.
It's a fancy word for you, Anon.
I could feel my body start to relax slightly, feel my mouth moving almost subconsciously towards Rosa's, watching through half-closed eyes as Rosa does the same. Uh-oh. Rosa is my friend! A friend!
A hot friend.
What about Fang? What about Fang?
Hey, are you two okay?
My eyes snap open in an instant, the question immediately breaking the spell. The same ankylosaur from before is standing above us, their eyebrows raised quizzically, a pair of shears held disinterested in one hand. Rosa pushes herself up, a grunt escaping my lips as she drives her weight into my stomach. Trish root is its own special kind of military-grade meth? Oh boy. We'll have to definitely save that one for when the others are around. What's this image, Pint? That is a very nice Rosa ass, Pint of Pain.
Hold on, I'm looking. Oh yes, those meme pants. Oh, I shouldn't say meme. Flavor of the month pants.
Those were flavor of the month?
Yeah, for some reason that was a big art trend for a while.
Huh.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
And it is indeed some nice ass.
She hauls me up with ease, her powerful arms nearly pulling my own out of their sockets.
Oh, that's why he wants her.
Yeah, she's a muscle mommy.
He wants a girl who can manhandle him.
I could see her face turning bright red, the heat coming off of mine, letting me know I match her shade for shade. At once, we both blather something out, each of us talking over the other. Scruffy?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was you.
Ah, Cece, you were just...
I just fell and...
I know needed some help getting up and...
Rosa just made sure I was okay, Oh, see, they're perfect for each other. They're finishing each other's sentences.
Sandwiches.
More Pint of Pain? Yeah, I could see why Anon would be staring. It's a very nice picture. Boy, Hinkle's gonna be so upset when he realizes what's been shared tonight. Our excuses die out as we stand there sheepishly, trying not to catch the other's eye.
Very nice.
The ankylosaur just nods, a sly smile splitting their face as they turn back to their trimming. Oh, hey, Callard. Playing the best route I see, you have my blessing. Thank you for the $3 bits. Hinkle can't percent this one. Awkward seconds tick by as I stand there, trying to avoid Rosa's gaze, surreptitiously glancing her way out of the corner of my eye. She looks a mess. An errant twig is caught in her hair. Her face is still streaked with mascara. Even as I glance at her, she does the same to me, the beginnings of a smile curling the corners of her mouth as she does so. Coughing, Rosa turns once again to her bag, her sudden bending over driving my eyes straight up into the sky, my face reddening further. When she turns back, I can see she has her phone with her, a little red flower dangling from the strap.
Can I get your number, Anon?
A wholesome pick. Let us see. Ah, that is nice, Pint of Pain. It reminds me of that one image someone did when Rosa holds Anon in one of, I think it's Ending 3, and then they photoshopped it out with Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner. She stammers as she holds her phone out to me, the smile she now sports making her face light up. Taking her phone with a shaky hand, I stammer out something as I punch my name and number into her phone, the default language being set to Spanish, making it take slightly longer. Sure, Rosa. Just text me whenever if you want to talk. I mean, if you do want to, that is, but you don't have to. My words trail off as I hand Rosa her phone back, flashing her what I hope is a nervous smile. Her smile deepens as she takes her phone back, our hands touching briefly as she does so. Something about Rosa makes me unable to look away, her deep crimson eyes pulling me further into her. I could sense her kindness in that glance, could feel her love for others in that smile. I want nothing more than to make sure nothing hurts her again. I want to protect that smile.
It's a deal, Anon.
Oh, some Rosa from you. What'd you find? That's a great Rosa, Scruffy. As it said earlier, there's nothing better than a sundress on an attractive woman. Nightgown's also a good number 2 on that.
Very true.
Why did that sound like a date?
Because it was.
It's been a few days since my close encounter of the Rosa kind took place at the school garden. I've been feeling different ever since. Like something inside of me is slowly filling up with something. Any tension that may have arisen from Fang deciding they want to play guitar instead of bass seems to have evaporated, and the band has been in a frenzy, practicing with renewed vigor. Everything was going well until... If y'all want pics of a specific character, tell me. I'll surf the Boru. I'm tempted to say Naomi since Shima's not here.
I mean, I enjoy Tiffany myself, or Mimi. I think she's cute.
Both also good pics. Callard says Tarja. I don't think I know of that character.
What are you, Anon? Can we talk after school? I really need someone to talk to.
I froze, standing in the middle of the school hallway, several students shouldering their way past me angrily. Since our almost kiss, Rosa and I have been texting back and forth. Most of it pretty basic stuff. I was afraid to ask about her family again, worried that it might upset her. Even I knew that sort of thing should be talked about in person, but a selfish part of me had hoped that by avoiding the issue, everything would just work itself out.
Oh, she's Judy's mom, apparently.
Oh, let me open this image. Ah, okay. Also, in a very...
What's that one Pokemon?
A Snively?
Grass snake. Yeah,
Oh, Snivy.
Snivelly
There.
snout. Snivy snout on that one.
Yeah. Sure. Where do you want to meet?
There's a restaurant in Newtown
Try that again.
There's a restaurant in Newtown that I like to go to. Want to meet there?
It's understandable she get tripped up. English probably isn't her first language. Old Town, huh? That's the part of town that lies right at the edge. Popular with the Hispanic and Latino dinos. By bus. It'll take me a while to make it there. I've got a pretty important assignment from Mr. Carl Dobisky to finish tonight. Fuck it. If Rosa needs to talk to someone, it's gotta be important. I'll be there.
Not the choice here, Discord.
Oh, gracias, Anon. I'll send you the address. Looking forward to it.
Taffy with bonus Ciro. Or Chiro, I think, yeah.
Cheeto.
Oh, that's a nice swimsuit pick.
Yes.
Why do I imagine a T-Rex would have a very hard time in the water?
They aren't very balanced.
Yeah. I want to see a picture of Tiffany trying to swim, but she just starts flailing immediately. Someone has to save her. Oh, hold on, we got a Naomi pick. Ah, Naomi in the prom dress. Extra bonus points for Shima not being here. Later that day. I ended up needing to take 2 buses to make it to the address Rosa texted, my mind racing as the Volcadera streets rushed by, unseen. Because T-Rexes have fat asses? Ah, of course. Wait, no, if anything, that should make them more buoyant.
Well, yeah, if it's a fat ass, true. But if it's muscle, she's gonna sink like a rock.
She did too many squats. Now she can't swim.
I mean, she's a T-Rex. She's just all leg by nature.
I kept telling myself to relax. That Rosa just needed someone to talk to. Probably about her mother. I don't think she told anyone else about that. Even Stella. So it was natural to confide in me, right? I mean, it wasn't a date or anything. I was just getting some food. With a girl. Who I almost kissed the other week. I really wish those alarms would shut up. Oh, there they go. The sun had warmed up considerably as I walked the streets of Old Town. A sudden early spring heat wave caused me to sweat profusely. I know he said Old Town, this was a favorite of the Hispanic and Latino, but this picture gives me an Italian vibe for some reason.
I mean, they're not dissimilar. They're both Mediterranean.
True. I tried to ignore the odd looks passerby kept shooting me. It was pretty rare for a human to be in Old Town alone, let alone one who was white as I was.
Not only are you skinny, you're a white skinny.
Hurrying. He's so white the light reflects off of him. He's never been in the sun before. Practically albino with the glow of the computer screen being his only source. Hurrying along, I finally made it to the place Rosa mentioned. An old brick tequila. A half dozen or so small plastic tables and chairs set up around the entrance. Taqueria, thank you. A poorly painted depiction of a Dino Ball Z character on one side of the building. A muscle-bound Saurian, his golden crest bristling with energy. That's how you know it's authentic.
He's bigger than Jesus over here. That means something.
Pulling my phone out to let Rosa I'm here. I pause to snap a picture of the faded yet surprisingly well-painted figure. Man, the boys on the Ethiopian knitting smoke signal system aren't going to believe this.
He's getting out there with some of these.
We gotta hit every country with it. Finally, the wife.
He's about to get gored.
Some good old Mimi. Evidence logged. I take one final look around for Rosa, before suddenly someone careens into my back, their powerful arms pinning my own to my sides. Go for the suplex!
You know what? She might. She might be into lucha.
Oh, and then there you are. Dios mío, you took a sweet time, Vago.
There we go. If this mod ever gets finished, Rosa should suplex Anon at some point.
No, but we gotta be culturally authentic. She'll probably hit a Hurricane Rana.
Which move is that?
That is head scissors, or basically wrap their legs around your head and twist and toss.
Ah.
I try to find an example.
My fear subsides as I notice that's Rosa hugging me from behind. I can tell by the force she's exerting that she's happy to see me, and the feeling of her ample bosom pressing against my back is making me very happy to see her. Rosa spins me around by the shoulders until I'm facing her, flashing me a beaming smile before hugging me again, resting her head onto my chest.
Anon, I'm really glad you're here.
My arms wrap awkwardly around her back as I return the hug. Of course, Rosa. So, this place any good? I ask, flashing Rosa a smile as we break apart. Knowing full well that with an anime character on the side, there's no way this place could be bad.
This is a bit of an atypical example, but it's very entertaining.
Stream Hurricane Rada of the Mascarita Dorata.
Juguete viejo.
Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can get a window capture. Let's see. Give me a second here, folks. Where's window capture? OBS. Here we go.
Then he does it a proper one at the end. That's funny. Even if it's the outside of the ring.
Here we go.
Juguete viejo desechado lo está maltratando pequeño Damián, pero también esto que tiene bien hecho.
Jeez.
¡Qué manera! Suspendiéndose.
It's so much spinning.
Espectacular. Nadie como Mascarita.
Flings him. Man, Lucha's crazy.
Mareado también Mascarita
Yeah.
dorada. Una manera
himself.
impresionante de realizar todas esas piruetas en el aire y ahora
Oh!
y se lleva Damián.
Doesn't let him walk
And then he
away.
just does an actual one there.
That's so great.
Yeah. Which is so crazy. I love it.
There's on the Roku channel, I watch some stuff on there on the smart TV during dinner. Occasionally I'll pop an ad for a whole Lucha themed channel that just does Lucha stuff 24/7. I should check it out sometime.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sly Ray's one of the best. I was lucky to get to see him a couple times.
Oh, nice. Rosa catches onto my little jibe, elbowing me in the ribs while laughing.
Oh, sí, Anon. It's the best wasted all about them. Come on, let's get in line. This place fills up fast.
Before I can make a move, Rosa grabs my hand before eagerly tugging me inside. I start to feel my heartbeat quicken as she takes my hand. Hear the alarm bells starting to sound in my head once more. I love the slow fade in of the alarms each time. More Tarja. Very nice. Naomi with the funny pants. Good old deadass spider pick. The inside of the taqueria is cramped, with more tables taking up most of the space inside. So you can't see any of the wall. That's how you know it's a good place. A menu lists what I assume is food, the handwritten Spanish completely incomprehensible to me. True to Rosa's word, a line had already started to form. A few customers glancing back at us as we take our spots at the end of the line. So, how's the... I try to mouth out the syllables to one of the items, sending Rosa into another fit of laughter. She's still holding my hand.
Oh, no, don't worry. I can order fries. It's no problem.
Rosa gives me another smile, her crimson eyes twinkling in the fluorescent lighting. A long moment passes, each of us staring at the other before finally snapping back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Blushing, Rosa drops my hand, quickly crossing her arms beneath her breasts as she attempts to hide her embarrassment. We make small talk for the rest of the wait. How about our classes? How the garden is doing? As we share with each other, I realize just how nice hanging out with Rosa is. She's cute and funny, twirling her hair around one finger as she listens to me talk, equally at ease talking about herself as she is asking about my own life. Somehow, she manages to pull more out of me than I've shared with even Fang and the gang. Stories of my life and my parents coming out as naturally as any shitpost. The wait in line passes by in a flash, and one hurried order in Spanish later, Rosa and I take a seat outside, sitting next to each other in the weather-worn plastic seats. So, Rosa, what did you want to talk about? When you texted, I mean. I've been dreading this question, but the longer I talked about my own family back home in Rock Bottom, the more I knew I had to ask.
You're from Rock Bottom? You don't speak with the accent.
Yeah, I kind of dropped it. Yeah. I tried, but, the dinosaurs can't understand it.
It's so sad you can't speak like you used to.
Cultural erasure.
I know, we should start a society. The Rock Bottom Accent Preservation Society.
My suspicions are confirmed as Rosa's face falls, and I hate myself for how sad she looks now, resisting the urge to throw my arm around her to comfort her. Rosa heaves a heavy sigh before beginning to speak, fidgeting with her bracelet as she does.
Madre Anon, she's driving me crazy. And she says, Rosa, when are you going to finish school so you can help us at work? Rosa, why haven't you brought any nice old boys home yet?
My heart does another flutter jump at that, but I keep silent, letting Rosa vent out her frustrations. Rosa begins gesturing angrily with her hands as she goes on, waggling her fingers at her imaginary mother.
When I ask about their pain and offer to help, it's just, no, it's this. Let me see at the problema? I know something is wrong, but you won't let me in.
You're...
Learn Spanish. See?
We'll be so much more fluent after this.
One of us will be.
I yearn for that 70s, 80s era of girl being so happy to see you. She plays with her hair or kicks her feet after she talks to you. Sly, why did you have to give us that feel?
Pain.
That's a smug Trish there you posted, Pint of Pain. Deflating a little, Rosa drops her hands back to the table with a thump, her gaze following them dejectedly.
I don't know what to do. The one persona I want to help the most, and she doesn't let me.
Pain, but Taffy wouldn't hurt. A lull appears in the conversation, and I know this is my moment to speak up. Scruffy downloading Duolingo right now for this and future mods. For the future Chiro mod when he has to learn Italian.
I can fudge an Italian accent. That one's easy.
Hey, just talk like Mario.
Puppet pals? Oh no, is that something I have to be concerned about?
That's the one of the one
Oh,
big
the
quality
one crazy
Snoot mod.
girl. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be building up to that one in the future. Hoping my palms aren't too sweaty, I reach over to take Rosa's hand, giving her a little squeeze of encouragement. Rosa, I'm so sorry you have to go through with that. It sounds harsh. But you can't force these things. You can't make people let you in. You have to let them let you in, you know? I stumble over the words as Rosa looks up to me, her beautiful eyes shimmering with unshed tears. Her hand squeezes mine back. I don't like Anon giving advice like this. It didn't end well for Fang.
Turns out, well, you know, he's got someone who's a bit more mentally stable. I don't mean to be rude.
Fair point.
He's just sad. He seems to be able to help sad.
When it's just normal sadness, I can work with that.
Yeah, this isn't like angst over maiming a sibling. This is like, my mom's sick and I want to help, but she won't let me. I can kind of work with that.
Ah, good. Normal problems.
This is within my pay grade.
I maybe don't know what you're going through. And maybe no one's cared for me like this before. But... what I mean is, you're lucky to have someone who loves you like that. Maybe just by loving them back, that's enough, you know? Rosa is silent as she stares up at me, clearly thinking on what I've just said. Moments pass. I know well enough to shut up and be quiet, to let Rosa work out what she's feeling. Okay,
What Inko learned much earlier.
well, Meep, I think that answers the question. This is an ending for Anon that actualized way early. He learned to shut up.
Well, it's like all of a sudden he just stopped hanging around Fang and just started hanging around Rosa and like became a more balanced person. It's weird.
You know, without the pterodactyl and the purple one, I can, like, be a normal person.
Yeah, without Trish being a constant antagonizing force on your life, you've reached a kind of stability much earlier.
My favorite Italian in fiction will hands down forever be Vincenzo Vinny Santorini from the Atlantis Disney franchise. He is a great Italian.
Him.
Hey, look, I made a bridge. Rosa breaks the silence at last, her voice catching slightly.
You do have people who care about you, and then
Suddenly, Rosa pulls her hand out of mine, reaching up to take either side of my face. Her face rises to meet mine as she pulls me down, planting her mouth on mine in a kiss. Oh my.
Those hot-blooded Latin dinos.
Warning. Warning. We are now being smooched by a cutie Latina dino. I'm so taken aback. It's all I could do for a second to just let Rosa kiss me.
Buddy, you are gonna be king of the pile for a while on that.
all the comments. God, I wish that were me.
On that Indonesian deep sea mining message board.
It's awkward at first. Her beaky snoot making it difficult for her to get her lips on mine properly. I just love that detail of just covering how would a human and dinosaur kiss. Those are...
Callard.
Should have been me, not him.
Somewhere Hinkle just feels a bit of pain in his chest.
But then my surprise fades, and I kiss her back. A slow, soft kiss that seems to go on forever. My eyes close, letting me fall into the kiss entirely, until it's all I can feel, wanting with all my heart for it to never end. All thought is banished by the kiss, replaced entirely by Rosa. Beautiful, loving, sweet Rosa. A beautiful dinosaur that doesn't have an annoying friend. Well, I mean, Stella's kind of annoying, but I can deal with a weeb.
Or access to a firearm.
I don't know. She's got a pretty good pair of guns on her. Heyo.
Why would she need one? She is the gun show.
We finally break apart, our lips clinging together for a split second before we settle back, eyes opening.
Suddenly, it's just Fang has been there the whole time.
Feels like I've just run 100 miles. My heart fit to burst as it thunders in my chest.
So that makes me wonder, is there a Stella mode?
Huh. I'm not sure.
She'd probably be the most outright compatible from the get-go.
Yeah. Because I think there in one of the little bonus chapters they made it where Anon's internet friend turned out to be Stella the whole time.
I mean, as I said, pint to pain, I wouldn't mind more taffy.
Let's see. Oh, and just going off the quick archive, it says that all the mods. It seems there's really only a Root, a Trish, and a Rosa. And I think a Nazer one? Yeah, fortunately no Stella.
Maybe one day.
One day. Rosa still holds my face in her hands, her eyes staring deeply into mine. Last time I checked, it was a very meme-heavy NTR mod with Stella. Oh, right. This close, I can kind of see every facet of those crimson eyes, sparkling like gems in her kind face. Yeah, I guess we're never really gonna see a good Stella mod because she kind of just got hit with the NTR bat.
Bad bitch Stella is not true.
I sure hope this one is stream friendly. I didn't even think to check that. I'm sure it'll be fine. This close, I can see every facet of those crimson eyes, sparkling like gems in her kind face. A sudden grin splits Rosa's face, and I find myself sporting one equally as large. Giggling, we start to lean into each other once more, our eyes slowly closing. Don't worry, Kaz. Rosa gets deported just before the spicy scene happens. Oh, okay. Nothing to worry about. The second kiss is as sweet as the first, and yet there's an intensity behind it, as if some unspoken agreement had passed between us and the kiss is the means by which we seal the deal. This time, I take Rosa's face in my hands as well, making sure to scrub them on my jeans beforehand. I think Trish Root is. I can't remember anything that bad. I mean, as long as there's nothing like full nudity lewd, it's pretty safe for stream. A cute taffy before I reach the spicy stuff.
Yeah, it's like as long as there's no full frontal.
Yeah. Oh, that is a cute tip taffy.
Oh, like that one Dreamcast game.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Like the rhythm, it's like a rhythm game or something.
Channel something.
Yeah.
Space Channel 5.
That sounds right.
It is Space Channel 5.
Nice.
That's right. Yeah.
Our second kiss lasts longer. There's just think of spicy taffy. I'm just thinking like just a cinnamon flavored taffy now.
I could think of like taffy with like habanero flaked into it.
Also could work. Our second kiss lasts longer than the first. Neither of us willing to break it off, but eventually Rosa pulls away, resting her forehead on mine.
Oh, estuvo bien, Anon. He's very, very nice.
Rosa's whisper is nearly silent against the noise of the street, a quiet prayer uttered for only the two of us to hear. Moving her hands away from my face, she takes both of mine, holding them together between us as she sits back.
I gotta bet you, Anon. You're this stupido humano that makes me feel like the prettiest Lolita in the world. You're not a tree. I like that.
Rosa flashes me another of her smiles, the one that fills her whole face with joy.
Hey, bunnies. Very cute.
Oh, that is very nice. Bunny outfit. We'll put that in third of best outfit.
Another classic. Oops. Me.
I like that a lot.
I thought I already said that.
She repeated for emphasis.
Ah.
The rest of the day passes by in a blur. Food was eventually brought out, Rosa having ordered the both of us a selection of her favorite tacos. She even ordered mine with real meat, sparing me the tofu and soy replacements that she usually ate. Are ankylosaurs, herbivores?
Ankylos are, yes.
Ankylo.
He's not one of those.
Oh. Wait, what dinosaur is Rosa again?
Hold on.
Does anyone in chat
Look.
recall?
I could just look her up on Snoot. It would be on the post.
Oh, do they actually put the dinosaur species on there too?
Yep. Aqualops.
Oh. Aquilosaurus.
Oh, that's a cute thingy.
Go ahead.
Herbivorous Ceratops. Wow, that's an old species.
Luckily, Rosa picked the perfect spot for our first date, as we could eat the tacos with one hand, holding the other's hand underneath the table. The Super Saurian on the side didn't lie either. They really were the best tacos I had ever had. Well, until I get into the bedroom with Rosa, that is. Afterwards, Rosa offered to drive me home.
Good advice.
Apparently,
Although I feel like Taffy's a little dangerous given the size of her mouth.
Apparently, she had forgotten I didn't have a car, and the thought of me taking the buses home this late worried her to no end. I gave Rosa an address not too far from where I actually lived. still not wanting her to know I lived in the shithole that was Skin Row. Rosa gave my hand another squeeze before I got out of her car, smiling as I placed a chaste kiss on her cheek. Makeout session with Taffy. Just the jaw bigger than his head. It's great. That makes her even better. See you tomorrow, Rosa.
See you tomorrow, me love you.
Yeah, love bites from Taffy would be fucking terrifying.
You just come in the next day, you just got like a full body cast over your chest.
My arm.
Instead of getting a hickey, you just get like fractured bones. It's been a few weeks since my first date with Rosa. Saying my first date still feels weird. It's something I never imagined I would accomplish. Let alone with someone like Rosa. Hey, thanks for the sub, PB Pixel. Who would have thought? Me, a loser determined to stay under the radar, landing a beautiful Latino dino GF. See, we can all make it, boys.
I really am. I'm everything I've ever wanted to be. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Too bad I'll probably ruin my chance at wizardry. I started hanging out with her and Stella more, sometimes mixing in with the rest of the Fang gang.
Viva Rexico.
As that perpetual carless friend, it always throws me the shock to on people's face. And offer rides as I'm prepared to run home aimlessly through the dark Silent Hill style. Rosa and Reed hit it right off the bat. Turns out the guy knows a thing or two about growing plants.
That's just so many words, PB Vixen. Also, this image, even though it's Taffy, feels a bit like this. It's a bit like this mod.
Latino Dino Goth Zoomer Tour Group GF. Oh no. Oh, I love this one. Well, I gotta drag that onto the stream. Big taco chomp.
Yeah, and then the other one's also... The other one I posted is also related.
Then, oh, we drag
Like I said, that one's just this mod.
You're my friend now. We're eating soft tacos for dinner. Just love just picking him up too, like this stuffed animal. Isn't she just pretty? What is this? Oh, that is a nice taffy. Also, I'm dragging all these images. Why don't I just drag this one on too? Very nice. Very fluid art style.
She said beforehand it wasn't offensive.
I guess I should probably say, this one, artist, Shiny Blue, the Boru says. That Taffy that was just on screen. The previous one of Taffy holding Nua, Best Day Ever, 2233. The taco one did not have an artist source, unfortunately.
Last one I posted is just by Roach King. It's very cute.
Yeah. Very small. Let me make that bigger. Very adorable without the glasses.
That's funny. Yes, I've seen many
time I see Tiff, she reinforces my apprehension when it comes to love bites from a partner.
I've seen that Atlas character around a lot, Pint of Pain.
We should try Atlas sometime. That'd make a fun stream, I feel.
Yeah, we might want to check it out beforehand. I don't remember what exactly the content's like or how much other players' avatars might warp it.
I don't think anything is inherently not safe for work. It's just that you can make the characters thicker than a Snicker.
Fair enough.
Even Stella was getting along, after I forbid her from talking about anime all the time. Are you telling me you didn't draw all of these? Unfortunately, PB Pixel, I have to reveal that. Most terrifying creature ever.
Oh. Not quite sure what she's wearing there, but...
Fearsome. I think maybe those are also the funny pants again?
I don't know. The texture's weird. This looks like she's wearing dodgeballs.
She just like ripped open a dodgeball and turned it into a leggings.
Yeah.
This one's by Babsla Chat. Pseudo Regalia or Atlas? Maybe both. I've wanted to try out Pseudo Regalia for a bit. It looked like a fun Metroidvania. I've worked too hard to hide my power level. Just let her come in and blow it. Surprisingly, Trish was the most encouraging of me and Rosa.
Of course she was. It was getting you out of the goddamn picture.
At least, she congratulated a skinny loser like me on getting a girl while clapping me on the shoulder. By the way, what brought you wanting to play a Snoot mod? Well, I was talking about doing Snoot mods, or doing some after finishing Dokapon. But I figured because Hinkle was busy this week, I thought it'd be really funny to do the Rosa mod without him. Well, punching me on the shoulder. Ah, fuck, I still got a bruise. For someone so small, she can hit very hard. Honestly, I think she's just glad I'm out of her nappy hair for once. The only one who wasn't happy was Fang. They'll interrupt our practice. They'll just get in our way. Guess I forgot how Fang feels about most people. All that talk of weeds choking out the plants. Sometimes I catch Fang giving me sidelong looks in class. I wonder if I'm a weed to her now. Yeah, I wonder if this will really touch in on more on just Fang being jealous. Rosa and I agreed to meet up before school. It's my favorite part of the day, seeing her for the first time. I even stopped shitposting before school just to get some more time in with her.
Wow, you've changed.
He's actually growing.
He's touching grass and girls. But they actually want him to touch them.
The way her face lights up when she sees me in the halls. The way she gives my hand a little squeeze as a greeting. It's enough to make a man weak. Ugh, Anon, you're going soft. Bzz. No, it's just my phone. She makes me feel things. 2 pictures.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice, taffy midriff. Oh, that picture, PB Pixel. We don't have to worry about that. There's no Hinkle here. I can already feel my heart skipping beats as I check my texts, hoping it's from Rosa.
Don't need to be hurtful when you say things like that.
Wait, a text from Fang? Never actually played any of the alt route mods, mostly because I couldn't bear leaving Fang behind. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do. Nice to see alternate timelines, though.
That being said, that is a very nice wedding dress worm dramas made.
Yeah, this is a very nice taffy wedding dress. A lot of back exposure. How did the joke with Hinkle start? Well, he started himself. I honestly can't remember. It just happened as a comment. He didn't like it, and we've just kept the ball rolling.
Yeah. He must have said something about, I think, like some kind of food or something or other.
Right. He said he doesn't like Mexican food.
I think that might be one. We might be misquoting him, so you know. Fingers crossed.
I think it's unfortunate also. Probably another reason for not trying any of the other alt route mods. I mean, I don't think any of them are finished, really. The farthest one probably is the Naomi mod, but that one I think is just probably stuck in development hell right now, I think. I haven't checked on that one. But when that one drops, oh, Shima's gonna lose it. Gotta look for a new band venue this weekend. Everyone else bailed. Don't want to go solo. You want to come? I guess I'm not a weed after all. Sure. This weekend, huh? I wonder if Rosa wouldn't mind coming along. The three of us hanging out sounds like fun.
Third wheel.
I wonder, was this... Well, if it's based on the fanfic, it had to have been before Goodbye Volcano High come out, but it just feels funny that it's emulating that of just Rosa being dragged along into Fang stuff.
Yeah, except it's you dragging.
Yeah.
Instead of Trish.
That's a nice picture. I'm gonna put this one over too. Fang gang with Rose in the background. Looks like it's
He looks so... I don't like him with facial
yes. Very I think this is emulating Goodbye Volcano High's art style. This one's also by Best Day Ever 2233.
Adam Sandler. They spelled Adam Sandler, but I get it.
Yeah, it kind of does like the cover art for 8 Crazy Nights, kind of. Who's that other dino in the back? I think by the tags, Alvin? I don't know who that is.
Was that the one that was meant for the third romance route or whatever?
No, that was Leo.
I don't know then.
Looking at some of the other pictures, I can't tell if it's an OC or just a background. There's a lot of just nude images of this character. There is a lot of penis when checking his stuff. I think it's... I can't tell if it's an OC or just a background character from Goodbye Volcano High.
It says Goodbye Volcano High, so I guess a character from that.
Alvin is Reed's boyfriend, I think. He was mentioned near the end of Goodbye Volcano High briefly. Oh, okay.
Sure is a lot of penis.
This week... Oh, I read that. Just imagine Shima hitting the moist critical when the mod is complete. No, it's Shima's gonna be that gif of the guy shaking up that giant gallon jug and just spraying all the foam everywhere over the kitchen. Fang's next message stops me dead. Just you, though. Don't bring Rosa or Weebasaurus. Wait, just me? What's with her? First, she doesn't want Rosa or Stella hanging around band practice. But now this?
Deep emotional awareness with Rosa, but Fang's multi-layered problem isn't a conundrum to him.
If I didn't know any better, I say Fang was...
Hola, Nan!
Hastily stuffing my phone back in my pocket, I turned to face her. Rosa. I've not yet managed to silence my alarms whenever we're together, but I can ignore them now. Good old tinnitus. Hey, Rosa. I lean in to give her a peck on the cheek, but before I can, she stops me with a finger to the lips. Rosa?
And then wait, I need to talk to you.
I could feel my blood start to run cold. Oh. Oh, fuck. I knew it was too good to be true. I read enough manga to know what this means. Hopefully I could keep my voice steady. But what about? Any attempts I make to stay calm are betrayed by my free-falling heart.
Well, Anon, it's a little embarrassing. My family heard about you and me the other day.
The other day, we just got tacos! And made out in a public space. That's a goofy face.
No, me puppy was happy I finally had a boy.
Rosa catches herself at the last second. Oh man, she's blushing as red as her eyes.
But madre, well,
Uh-oh. Let me guess, they don't approve of skinnies? Rosa looks down for a moment.
let's just say she wasn't happy about me kissing a boy. Especially one who...
Yeah, I called it. Her voice trails off for a moment, but I think I can fill in the blanks.
wasn't made of wood.
Trishmod has like 3 out of 9 planned endings. It was supposed to have so you could finish it. One of them made me feel like complete shit because of how both Trish and Anon turn out as grown-ups. Ooh. Also 9 planned endings. Wow. Got this. Oh, that's a whole Chiro comic. And 40 pounds of ass. She's got a sleeper build. Yeah, she's hiding everything under that giant coat. I just have curiosity, since we were just talking about it. Snoot game Naomi mod. Let's see. How far along is that? What was the guy? Who was working on that? They had a Twitter. Hold on. Is this Reddit link? No, doesn't have. Let's see, what is this? Oh, there's a hashtag for it. Okay. Ah, Parasaur Paramore. That was the Twitter account. Okay. May 18th, not dead. Yes, game still in development. Okay.
Okay.
Still gonna have a while
About
for
a month
that
ago.
one. Yeah. Any day now we'll have that.
I always thought with how big the audience was for the art that there would be more mods, but maybe that's just not as they're bigger with artists than they are with developers.
Oh, and more Rosa in the sundress and hat. That's very nice. I mean, also probably not too many writers. Well, no, there's a lot of fanfic.
Yeah.
I guess no one could go for the long haul of making like a full route beyond a shitpost mod, because I think there's a lot of just like small one scene mods, just nothing very extenuous as a route.
True. Or there's tons of shit posts.
Yeah.
Like Littlest Gator or whatever it's called.
I keep hearing about that one, but I haven't yet to look into it. One who isn't a dino. Surprisingly, Rosa breaks out in a laugh. It's sweet and unexpected, and Rosa has to cover her mouth to stifle her giggles.
No. Cause you are a gringo.
I say it's the cutest thing she's done. If she didn't also slug me in the shoulder as well. Ah, I got a bruise on both. My arms are limp. Jesus fuck, right in the bruise too.
No, Anon, stupido.
My heart stops free falling.
Oh, it's because you're not. Oh God. What do they even call the religion? Catholicism.
One that doesn't share our faith.
What are you talking about? I love Raptor Jesus. Ah, Jesus. This again. Oh, wait. I just got that. Oh, Rosa. I'm sorry I don't share your... I have to hold back my tongue. Years of baiting idiots on a Turkish arts and crafts billboard has programmed me to react to religion in a certain way.
Gotta stop the knee jerk.
Your belief is that is that going to be a problem? Still no suplex mods still? That's the biggest disappointment of all.
If we keep talking about it, maybe one day we'll meme it into existence.
I let my gaze fall to my feet, envisioning the best relationship I've ever had fall apart because I didn't believe in a magic dino in the sky.
Anon.
Rosa takes a step closer to me. Slowly, she touches my chin, pulling my eyes to meet hers. Her crimson eyes twinkle in the fluorescent light of the hall, her face a picture of concern.
Anon, I don't want this to end. I like you a lot, Anon, a lot. I'm sure if I could just take you to see me madre, you would get along.
What does she mean you keep a cross over your bed all the time? Well, we haven't brought her home. She has no idea about that. There's a wrestling mod with Rosa and Reed. Oh. We'll have to do that next then.
Yes.
The idea of meeting a woman who can so easily sway someone like Rosa is not something I want to dwell on.
But right now she's...
Rosa's voice falters for a moment. That's right. Her mom's health. Here I am worrying about if we can be together, and Rosa is probably worrying if her mom is gonna be okay. I feel like such a dick. I used the lull in our conversation to take Rosa's hand in mine, giving it a little squeeze. Rosa, I don't want this to end either. If it would help, I guess I could, I don't know, What is it that good old Christian dinos do? Go to church or something with you? Nailed it. Although giving up my Sundays isn't ideal, I'm sure I could just play along for her mom's sake.
Get ready to do a lot of standing and kneeling.
Man, if only Vigil was in here. Get him on another rant like that last Fear stream. Rosa's eyes light up, and before I can react, she's wrapping me in a big hug.
I don't feel like he's not really up for going into theological rants right now.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, Anon, this is so sweet. I'm sure mi madre would understand if you just gave it a chance.
She stops before squeezing all the life out of me.
Game over.
You died. I'm suddenly very aware. Suddenly very aware we're standing very close together. Our faces just inches apart.
And this means I get to spend more time with you.
My heart starts doing acrobatics again.
Something I always want to do.
Rosa bites the corner of her lip. Her hands start lingering on my lower back. Gotta hit the hay. Alright, have a good night, PB Pixel. Don't worry, this one will be uploaded a lot faster than the Wani VODs.
Yeah, 'cause it's just one part.
Yeah. All I need to do is lean in and... Perfect scream. The school bell breaks the spell with a cacophony of noise. Fuck. Cock blocked by the clock. Clock blocked.
Good rhyme.
Laughing, Rosa gives my hand a squeeze, adjusting the straps of her bag with her other hand. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was blushing too.
Hey, I guess we'll have to see each other again sometime. Text you in class later, okay?
I squeeze her hand in response. Sounds good, Rosa.
What a hand squeezing.
Yeah, an awful lot.
They're gonna take this stream off if they keep doing this.
We're only allotted about a dozen per stream.
We're gonna be violating TOS soon. Nobody rat us out.
Nobody clip any of this.
We don't want them thinking we're hand holders over here.
Rosa turns away with a smile, leaving me standing awkwardly in the middle of the hallway. Guess I gotta add going to church to the list of things I never thought I would be doing.
No, we just gotta do it till their mom's gone. That was bad.
I don't know which is more unbelievable. That, or the fact that I'm going with a girl. Rosa and I texted for the entire day. It was Friday, so most classes weren't giving out homework anyways. Scruffy reel for that one.
Which one?
I guess the mom comment you just made.
Yeah, I guarantee it.
Thankfully, Fang seemed more her usual self in the classes we shared.
She thinks she's got you for herself all weekend.
She even teased me that I'd never be able to survive Rosa's cooking. It was nice, going back to the way things were between Fang and me. Like we were friends again. Just friends. That's a third thing I can add to the list of things I never do. Friend zone a girl.
Oh, we're speedrunning one, huh?
So why do I still feel so awkward when I'm around her? That time on the roof, when she and I... When I think of that day, my insides feel like they want to squirm out of my mouth. When I think of Rosa, I feel the same way. Well, now I wonder, is this the first... Is this after the first rooftop scene, when we saw her preening too much? Or is it... Wait, no, there was only the one rooftop scene. Those were the same scene. Never mind. So it was after we gave probably terrible advice to Fang. Ah, fuck. High school was supposed to be easy. I wasn't supposed to land a girl, let alone friends, let alone maybe 2 girls. Unless. I wasn't supposed to care. My weekend passed by in a blur. That was weird. As agreed, I met up with Fang on Saturday to find a new venue for the band. Nazer and Naomi insisted on tagging along. Although I suspect they only came because Fang's dad was going to kill me otherwise. He and her mom definitely thought it was a date, which it wasn't. We were just hanging out. Besides, if it was that thing, which it certainly wasn't, it almost ended in disaster. Naomi kept trying to pry into my relationship with Rosa, asking all sorts of stupid questions. How we were doing, if our differences were causing trouble. She was totally trying to manipulate me into saying something, but Fang told her to shut the fuck up. Honestly, Fang seemed frazzled by the whole thing. By the time we found a place to play, Dino Mo's, her would-be uncle's pizza place, I thought Fang was going to choke Naomi with her own tongue. Now, choke Naomi with Naomi's tongue or choke her with Fang's tongue? One of these is a fun idea. Fang barely said goodbye to me that night, mumbling her thanks as her dad practically slammed the door in my face. Sunday wasn't much better either. Rosa's mom ended up being too sick to come to the service, so she and Rosa's dad stayed home. Aw. The chance to be alone with Rosa would have normally been a dream come true. Except for the fact that I was entirely spent listening to an old bag of bones prattle on about made-up religious junk. In Spanish. Longest 3 hours of my life. So was the relief when Monday came around. Rosa and I may not get to see each other much, what with her family, but at least at school we spend some time together. Even if Stella happens to be there as well. The 3 of us are eating lunch, the band having taken this time to practice. It was only a few days until their concert, so they were making the most of it. Rosa and I were holding hands underneath the table. Okay, at least they're hiding it. A habit we picked up since our first date. Too bad it made eating impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're eating stuff that you can eat with a fork, that works well enough.
Yeah, but he's using his dominant.
Alright. He's gotta learn to be ambidextrous. I turned my attention away from the paradox of how one cuts one's lunch with one hand. Rosa's voice trailed off. It was true. The band's first concert hadn't gone very well. Okay, it tanked. But surely they've improved. Right? I chime in. Having abandoned all attempts to cut my steak with the cafeteria issue spork knife hybrid, that is a horrible utensil. Why would you put a knife?
With a serrated edge, basically.
I assume so. Like, that's gonna cause all kinds of problems when you go to eat. Unless dinosaurs just have tougher mouths because of the scales.
Probably. That they ate a lot of wood.
Yeah. And at least they aren't using that god-awful double bass setup. I mentally cringe, remembering when Reed whipped out his phone to show everyone a recording of Laverne Drama's early days. Ouch. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Practicing, eventually they'll be.
You know, like 10,000 hours, they say you're a master, right? They can get that. Rosa gives me a look. The same one she always does when I blaspheme in front of her.
Is there nothing to do?
You want to take Stella too, since there really hasn't been many other voices?
Oh, okay. I'm thinking the voice.
Well, she's a weeb. I can't remember what voice Hinkle went when he voiced her.
Yeah, I just can't do the type. Is that? Does that?
Nice. Stella's overly cheery voice, cheery voice came from between sips of some imported Japanese soda. What I pretended not to know.
The tearing it. But it's so. The result is very favorable.
Stella takes another smug sip of soda, acting as if her tarot reading ensured the band's success. It almost looked like she just slapped Stella. Rosa waggled her finger at Stella, a gesture she often did when Stella's tarot reading came up.
I've got to accept it beyond your Diablo Russia. No. You went to that school. And I
I recognize that tone. If I didn't step in, Rosa would have a plan to bring the entire school to the concert. And probably to church afterwards, if only out of guilt. Hinkle went kind of Valley Girl. Ah, that's right.
I'm going for.
We'll just have to be there to support Fang and the band. I hope Rosa didn't read into that at all. And speaking of being there, this was my moment of truth. I have been meaning to ask Rosa officially to the concert for a while now, but I never managed to work up the nerve. It was now or never. Rosa, did you want to... Good start. You know. Getting dicey and non push through it. I realize I've been staring at my food this entire time. Concert, go me with. Nailed it.
Trying his best.
Fuck, abandoned ship. Spaghetti overload.
Wayne.
Well, I guess it's time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail. He just gets up and leaves the school. Glancing shyly at Rosa, I can see she's got a big grin on her face.
Dino, I didn't know you better. They are asking me to go to the cancer.
She gives my hand a squeeze. See, I thought she was a Catholic dino. What's with all the hand-holding?
Hand-holding before marriage and with a non-Catholic. Raptor Jesus is pretty happy.
Shameful.
Dishonor upon your family.
At this rate, I want to face plant into my food. I'm sure with how hot my face feels, I could reheat the thing a bit. Jeez, was it that obvious? Rosa covers her mouth with her spare hand.
What must say? I can't like it.
I swear to God she's laughing. I just asked her out to Fang's concert, and she's laughing.
You just got asked at a concert. Some lads don't get asked out.
I'll go with you, Anon. I'm just glad you asked me what I asked.
Rosa's crimson eyes lock in with mine, filled as always with the sweetest promises I could imagine. At once, she makes me feel silly for feeling nervous to ask her, and like I've got butterflies instead of intestines. I need to see a doctor about that. It's a date then. Wait a minute, that's the wrong game. We're not doing the dinosaur.
Well, I think even worse with her, I think. And again, she's just comic, so.
I hope she found my stammers endearing. So much for being a smooth operator. But hey, she agreed to go out with me. I'm really going to rub this in on my usually Brazilian padre out Usenet tonight. Usually Brazilian.
Oh. My God.
An ear-splitting squee from Stella interrupts the moment.
You guys are so cute!
What? One of these days, Stella, I swear I'm gonna take your precious Pocky and...
What are you going to wear, Rosa?
Rosa stammers, a blush spreading across her face.
Wait, I got this cute outfit. Totally brand new, I promise.
What's this game's verbal tick? Interesting, because we never came up with one. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, aside from just going for snootisms. Interesting one this time, Margarita from a post ending one Wani fic, I Wani get over that gator. Is a very nice dinosaur. I like the extra teeth coming up around the mouth. Rosa keeps getting cut off.
Ghost.
Just where but everyone's access water on another day and
I turn my attention back to my food, chuckling. What's the saying? Guys, don't get between your girlfriend and her best friend, or something? Especially when it comes to clothes. Huh. My girlfriend. Feels kinda nice to say. The night of the concert approached quickly. I agreed to show up early to help set up. Rosa would have joined me, but Stella convinced her to come by later. Could excessively roll your R.
It's hard, man. I know it's not natural to me. Like doing chew as you is easy. Like, talking about. But like I gotta work on roll.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Fang seemed pretty on edge the day before, going on and on about making sure the show was perfect. We agreed that too many people helping set up would just end up slowing things down. I could tell the band was nervous. Fang kept triple checking everything, and Trish had hardly yelled at me tonight. Reed seemed the only relaxed one at first, until I found out he chugged the entire contents of his thermos beforehand. Carfe maxing. Despite all this, the stage looked great. Except for the trailing wires everywhere. Oh no. I thought he wouldn't be near those with Rosa. Oh, okay. I offered to fix them, but Reed assured me no one was going to trip on them. I guess I trust him. Guess I should make one final check before joining the crowd. Damn, didn't know Liz was packing all that. What do we got here? I thought she was going into an art gallery, not a bakery with that. She needs a low center of gravity to balance all that neck. Fang was backstage, tuning her strings for the 100th time. I should probably try and ease her nerves. Hey, Hecklejack. How you doing?
Funniest thing about the thing I like the most about that Liz.
You got cut off if you said
So
what it
the
was.
thing I like the most about that Liz picture is her face.
Yeah, it's a great expression. I love the eyelashes. Expressive.
Yes, very.
I should probably try and ease her nerves. You know, if you keep playing with that, you'll go blind. She glances my way, flashing me a quick smile and an upraised middle finger. Her cocky attitude is betrayed by the way she's practically strangling the neck of her guitar. Is that what your mom always told you, dweeb? No, she said my palms would grow hairy, actually. I hold my hands out to her, palms up. But I'm a good little Christian boy. No hair on these babies. Fang favors my bad joke with a snort. Oh, your mom was full of shit. Her eyes seem to unfocus slightly. Anon, do you think we're ready? To play again, I mean. I offer her a supportive smile. Of course. You've been practicing like mad, and you have improved immensely. Fang rolls her eyes.
That sounded like an insult to me.
I give her my own middle finger in response. Seriously, Fang, you guys are going to do great. Don't fret so much about it. Get it? Fret like guitar?
Uh,
A quiet vibration from my pocket interrupts my pep talk. Well, looks like Rosa and Stella are here. They both say good luck, and so do I. Good luck, Star Snoot. Shooting Fang a thumbs up, I make my way to the door of Moe's back room.
Anon, wait.
Pausing, I see Fang take a step after me.
I just wanted to say that, I mean, you really helped out. I thought you should.
Her wings seem to vibrate with her words. Fang?
Just forget it.
Fang gives a weak smile.
Go have fun with Rosa tonight.
Smiling back, I give her a final wave before heading out into the main space. Aw, distraught Snoot.
losing her man.
I just get this bad feeling this is like, you know, we're just working with Rosa, so we're just in the background while Fang spirals off into an ending 1 or 2, but we're just not affected because weren't involved with any of that.
And Anon as Sir no longer appearing in this game.
Anon sitting with Rosa off to the sidelines. Wow, I really dodged a bullet with that one. Figuratively and literally. Stepping out into the restaurant proper, I was surprised with the crowd that showed up. The place was packed. Throngs of people crowded most of the available space. Bo and Reed had cleared all the tables to the sides, making a little mosh pit in front of the stage that was already buzzing with anticipation. Scanning the room, I finally caught a glimpse of Stella's green space buns near the back of the crowd.
Don, this place looks great.
Stella flashes me a big smile when I finally shoulder my way to her. Apparently, whatever fancy outfit she had planned fell through, leaving her in a familiar white shirt-jean short combo. Iapo. Wait, does she know what her shirt says?
I guarantee you she does.
Just focus, Anon. Don't think about how well Opie describes Stella, and...
Not.
Well, that's a fun outfit for her. Ah, the classic music. As a very muscly brachiosaur pint of pain.
Look, Pint of Pain. We all know who the real Sheik friend is.
The lusty baryonyx maid. Man, we gotta get to devlog after we finish the dinosaur. Oh, that Ben pick is uncomfortable.
All cheeked up on a Thursday.
Hola, man. Mate, this looks great.
Can I bring down the chat box in this? I can't. That's a nice outfit. Oh, look, she got abs.
Yeah. She works out.
Rosa had finally caught up to us, squeezing through the crowd. And oh my god. Rosa's usual floral print dress was swapped out for a tight red spaghetti strap crop top and even tighter waist-high jeans. The top's plunging neckline did wonders to expose Rosa's expansive cleavage, while also exposing her deliciously toned abs. Her jeans clung to her every curve, helped by her high-heeled pumps, and made her legs, and more, look amazing. She even sported a smoky gray eyeshadow and perfectly curved lashes.
Anon? Anon?
That is a good gator-ass pint of pain. Though it looks like she's mid-hunt there. You wouldn't
I
want
just
to...
saw that one before.
Wouldn't want to get in the way of that. Rosa had even done something to her hair, making it twinkly in the light of the restaurant like stars.
Literally.
Anon?
Jesus help me. But she's gorgeous.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh,
¡Ay, estúpido tanto!
they even did recolor the eyeshadow too. That's neat. That's a nice touch. At once, I snapped back to reality. What now? Real smooth, Anon. You might as well have been panting like a cartoon dog. Just pound the table, whistle, have the eyes pop out of your head. A wooga!
The Anon likes to have it, Rosa.
Stella guffawed madly until Rosa shot her an evil look. It'd be a sin to leave the abs out. Hashtag not joking. They're top tier.
Some lady pet.
Stella, don't you? This outfit is too much. Too explosion.
Coming down from whatever cloud I ascended to, I realized that Rosa did look somewhat embarrassed. She kept tugging her too low neckline up to hide her bosom, and then pulling the bottom down to cover more of her stomach. She's caught in an endless loop.
That one's for the boost.
Yeah. I think you look amazing, Rosa. The sexy Latina stopped her speech halfway in surprise. Even in the dim light of the restaurant, I could see Rosa's blush start to creep up her face. What do we got here? Very nice fang, Scruffy. You found. And we gotta get some good old classic Snoot back up in here.
So not too tight or too short.
No, it looks perfect. There was an awkward beat, where Rosa and I made moony eyes at each other while Stella watched with barely disguised mischief. If your tastes are more mature, well, we're only the most mature of people here on this stream. Oh, a Samantha
Well.
pick.
Well, Rosa, I think boyfriend here. I'm gonna go say hi.
The green Stegio gave Rosa a hug, one that I probably would need to have a cold shower afterwards.
It's to have fun, okay?
With a wink in my direction, Stella headed back through the crowd, where an enormous shark-like dinosaur scooped her into his arms. Wait,
Damn.
isn't that guy the captain of the football team? Good old Chad Shark.
Anon, good to see.
I hadn't noticed Rosa sidling up to me, the press of the crowd herding us closer together. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Rosa. I was careful to keep my lower half away from Rosa as we hugged. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be a long, hard night.
So, you know, you gonna get the setup?
Rosa and I fell into some small chit-chat as we waited for the band to come on stage. I tried to keep my eyes on her face, but it was difficult in these circumstances. Mercifully, a cheer from the crowd drew our attention back to the stage. The members of Averm Drama were taking their places, Trish and Fang giving their guitars one final look over as they did so.
You know, can't fuck up wires if you're here, not on this.
True. Without any warning, the trio launched into their first song of the set, eliciting a roar of approval from the crowd. The thrashing savagery of the band quickly drowned out all normal conversation, leaving the crowd to wordlessly cheer their approval while jumping and dancing in time with the music. Turning back to Rosa, I get her attention while leaning over to shout in her ear. "Do you want to dance?" An eager nod from Rosa is all I need to take her by the hand closer to the stage. Before long, the two of us are jumping up and down like the rest of the crowd. A glance over to Rosa reveals she's having fun, laughing and cheering the band on in rapid Spanish. The rhythm of our jumping is sending her breasts heaving up and down, and I have to struggle not to gawk. It feels like after playing the dinosaur with how specific the dialogue would get, it just keeps making me think of that. Very snooty indeed, that picture. I swear they're going to pop out at this rate. Rosa doesn't seem to care, though. She's too caught up in the music to notice. You know, maybe we should turn this off just in case. But not too caught up to notice me checking her out again. I try to stammer out an excuse, but she just smiles. A strange mix of embarrassment and self-satisfaction spread on her face. Why do they have to write about bouncing Latina breasts? I'm trying not to goon here. Oh, Callard, your first mistake was trying not to goon for the Rosa stream to begin with. No man is that strong.
It ain't November. Don't hold yourself back.
Almost like that's what she wanted to happen. The set went on for hours, the crowd finally singing along to Reed's final, incomprehensible song as best they could before erupting into thunderous applause. I clap along just as hard, as Rosa alternates between cheering in Spanish and whistling with both hands. Before long, Fang gives one final strum before the three of them walk off stage, leaving the crowd exhausted, sweaty, and satisfied.
Oh, amante, lovely.
Rosa pulls me into a massive hug, pressing her sweaty body against mine.
Sweat.
I hug her back, my hands inadvertently stroking her hair. I hope she could tell how happy I am to see her. Oh, I hope she can't tell how happy I am to see her.
Right, so, but on stage, Anon, some great things worked out so well.
Rosa softens her embrace slightly before settling her chin into my shoulder. Without noticing, we slowly start to turn, our feet shuffling to some imaginary music. I snuggle my sweat-drenched cheek into hers this close I can smell her scent, a heady aroma of sweat mixed with her familiar floral smell. There's something else as well. Some sort of perfume that wasn't there before. It's all I can do to not smell her hair. Instead, I squeeze her tighter against me, feeling the not insignificant weight of her breasts against my chest. Somewhere deep inside my brain, a part I've long since sealed up and learned to ignore, there's a DEFCON 1 alarm going off. I ignore it. Yeah, that was one hell of a show. Fang really killed it on that last solo.
So you ended up in...
Rosa pulls away from our embrace just enough to look at me face to face. I mean, all I did was set up some equipment and...
No, you didn't want it.
Rosa's eyes radiate earnestness.
We were pregnant when they were having a hard time. I went with them to find the venue. You had them set this all up.
She sighs a little, bringing one hand up to stroke my cheek.
You're a very good friend, Anon. But just a friend.
Slowly, my hands slip down to her waist, feeling the sweaty scales beneath my palms. Rosa entwines her arms around my neck, our faces dangerously close to one another. All I can do it to stare at her, my mind totally filled with her smell, her looks, her touch. Filled with how beautiful and sexy she is, how happy she looks.
We had a great time tonight, Anon.
Yeah, me too. Slowly, we lean into each other, mouths getting closer, our bodies still slowly rotating to the music of our hearts. Unfortunately, this rotation means that Rosa can now see towards the stage.
Yes, miss. Stella!
Suddenly leading into nothing, I barely manage not to fall as Rosa rushes over to her injured friend.
Try to jive and
Glancing back over my shoulder, I see Stella lying in a pool of what I hopefully is spilled marinara sauce. She moshed too hard, bros.
it's just a Family Guy death.
Apparently, things had gotten a little too rowdy.
Stella! Let me in!
Rosa taps a little life back into Stella's cheek, eliciting a groan from the smashed stego.
Oh, those bastardos! This group of kids is a stuff.
Rosa begins muttering to herself as she starts to sling Stella's arm over her shoulder.
Man, come help me. Stella, I'm so sorry. Come, I shall nurse you back at my home.
I hurry over, the two of us managing to drag Stella through the thinning crowd and into the cool night air. It's not easy, but we finally managed to load Stella into the back of Rosa's car. Is Stella going to be alright? The cool night air feels nice, a welcome relief after the heat of the dance floor. I still feel flushed as Rosa looks up at me, fiddling in their clutch for her car keys.
See, she should be fine. But the amigas soltándote que las adolescidas.
Rosa is vivid, almost as angry as when I fell into her flowers. Do you need me to help? I could go with you, or... My voice trails off. I can't believe this is how this night ends, with Rosa whisking a concussed Stella off to be nursed back to health.
No, that's okay. okay, no.
Rosa sighs before giving me a sad smile.
Sorry to run off on a little statement. This wasn't how I wanted the night to end.
She gives my hand a squeeze. I'm gonna need a hand squeeze counter for this.
I'll make it up to you, okay?
I try to keep the disappointment out of my voice. That's okay, Rosa. Just as long as you had a good time. Rosa nods emphatically. Besides, I'm sure the band needs a hand putting all their stuff away. I wrap Rosa in one final embrace. Go make Stella better, or something. See if you can cure her weebiness while you're at it. Laughing, Rosa lets me go, fidgeting with keys as I start to turn away. I'll text you later and oof. The rest of my words are cut off, as is my world. Rosa grabs my shirt, dragging me towards her as she leans up to kiss me. Like our tender, trepid kisses before, this one is hard, almost savage. Oh no, she's gone carnivore. Rosa bites my lips slightly as her long tongue enters my mouth, teasing my own before caressing across the inside of my lips. There's a hunger in her kiss, a sense of wanting something more. Oh no, she's got the taste for blood.
Wait, check the calendar.
And I kiss back, just as hard. Can't cure a weeb girl, shit is terminal. A shame. Eventually, Rosa settles back down, our lips slowly breaking apart with a sigh. Licking her lips, Rosa plants one more chaste kiss on the tip of my nose before letting me go.
Promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm too stunned to do anything other than watch her as she walks around to the driver's side of her car. Rosa flashes a mischievous grin before climbing in. With a honk and a wave, Rosa drives off, leaving me standing dazed and confused. I raise a hand to my lips, still feeling the press of Rosa's against mine. Smiling, I turn back into the restaurant, no longer disappointed with how tonight ended. She promises, huh? It's been a few weeks since the concert back in February.
Just jumping right along.
Yeah, just speeding the things along. We're speed running the Snoot game so we can get to Rosa game.
You're basically just disconnected from the actual Snoot.
Yeah. All that,
What if Anon
not my
just
problem anymore.
didn't engage after a certain point and went after Rosa instead?
Things have slowed down for the band. Despite Trish's best efforts, they haven't been able to book any new gigs. She claims the lack of exposure led to the small crowd at Dino's. Her solution? Force me and Reed to trek up and down the city putting up flyers. Damn, it's like she could have a lot more time with effort to find booking places because she's not spending all this time trying to dox Anon again.
I was gonna say, he hadn't been doxxed. Good for him. She's focusing her shit on actually being active, but, not actually doing anything.
She's only productive when it comes to skinny men.
It's about time your skinny ass did something for us anyways.
Ever since that concert, she's been acting more and more aggressive towards me. I guess maybe we spoke too soon. This time, she's not doxing Anon because of the hate for stealing Fang. She's just doxing him for the fun of it. Like she found another reason to hate me or something. Normally, I wouldn't mind the opportunity to help, if only to shut Trish up once I did it. But it does mean I get a lot less time with Rosa. Finally, halfway through these flyers. I watch idly as Reed finishes stapling a Verm drama poster to the side of a telephone.
Telephone, not a telephone.
Like, he just staples it into the booth, just cracking the glass.
You guys still have payphones on the street?
Well, they are dinosaurs. They still gotta catch up a little bit.
Fair.
It's a mishmash of shapes. The band's name barely legible against the green and purple background. Thanks, Doc. That reminds me, I've got to go see the doctor.
Danke, Doc.
Whatever improvements the band...
Short for doctor, oh no.
Whatever improvements the band's made, it hasn't been to their image. You want Reed?
Yeah, just looking up this translation now. Oh, doctor. Jesus, really?
What?
It's just doctor. Gracias, doctor. What do you mean, bro? It's just like prima excellent.
Fucking mumbling again. I don't know, Reed. You don't think Trish could have, I don't know, made it a little easier to read? We both step back, staring at a poster that would make Jackson Pollock nauseous. Even the band's contact and booking info is partially obscured behind the head of a statue. It's like a colorblind person with Parkinson's designed it.
That bro looks good to me.
This coming from the Rasta Raptor who once tried to eat his own tank top. Reed and I continue down the street to the next telephone pole, one already covered in flyers. And why so many? We've been out here for hours now. Does she really think that these are going to get people to show up?
She could. Bam. Dude.
Reed leans back and admires his work. I don't have the heart to tell him that the flyer is stapled upside down. He's trying his best.
Look, there's no one flying that plane right now. Miracle is even worse. The sooner we'll hang we're good. Finish, right?
Groaning, I hand him up another one. Well, at least he hasn't stapled himself to the poles yet.
Time.
Clearly, just pointing out what a waste of time this isn't gonna work. Maybe I could try another angle. I just don't get why Trish gets to decide what the band does. Isn't it Fang's band, anyways? Shouldn't she be the one who decides things, not Trish?
Jesus, you're driving a wedge in the band.
Yeah, just get... I don't want to hang up these posters, but if there's no band, there won't be no posters.
Yeah, this is a mild inconvenience day. I don't get to hang out with my girlfriend. Let's put their egos against each other.
I bet she agrees these flyers are a waste of... Returns on me, his eyes suddenly serious.
Because Fang just
Whoa, where'd this come from? Reed's usual slurring of his words is gone, replaced by an ice-cold intensity. Oh no, I've sobered him up.
Oh no, the sober Reed is a scary Reed. So he's just gonna go looking for his next.
Yo, Rosa been hanging out a lot. It's cool. I can dig a player trying to play.
Reed, shut up. I'm not in the mood for more Karma Snootra tips.
You guys hang out, do like couple stuff and all that. Fang, well, music, band, that's all they have. Another gig like our first one, crusted, man.
Fang's words from the roof drift back to me.
Not once after all the work I've put into the verb drama has anyone ever told me it was good.
See how it was, it's just the three of us. All that time spent in practice, working on us.
The pink raptor looks uncomfortable.
Trish can use the sweat. Yeah. Trish can use the Fang to swap the bass. Thought the band would be better.
Yeah, 2 basses making the band better. They sure put a lot of trust in that.
Even like getting me in the band with Tristan. And that's shut. That first shut, dang.
Reed trails off for a moment. Even though I've admitted it to Fang, the fact that I laughed at her still eats me up a little.
Really let the Fang up. Put on a tough face. Band do well.
I remember the massive hug Fang gave me back after the show at Dino Mo's.
Trish, Fang happy with her happy.
Wise words coming from a guy who just stapled a band flyer to a passing truck. That's actually really impressive to a moving truck.
That's why Trish does other flyers, merchandise, Fang. Friend.
No, that one cut off a little.
It's all for her friend.
Reed gives me a final stare before turning back to his stapling. Mulling over Reed's words, I silently pass him up the next set of flyers. He's right. I have been spending time with Rosa. A lot of time. I should go back to doing that. The two of us are practically inseparable at school, spending all our time together at lunch and between classes. Hell, she's even dragging my ass to church every Sunday since that first time. I just can't lie to her when she gives me those big puppy dog eyes. I don't remember the last time I saw the band practice, or even hung out with Fang. Even when I would see her passing by in the halls, Trish was always right beside her, waiting to give me a sneer. It was easier for me to spend time with Rosa than to put up with Trish. But to Trish, it probably looked like I was abandoning her best friend. Which I was, in a way. Nice work, Anon. The second you get a girlfriend, you forget everyone else in the world exists. I may be a good boyfriend to Rosa, but I've been a shitty friend to Fang. Reed pauses, allowing the dog he was mistakenly about to staple to run away.
Bro.
I think maybe we should, we hold the stapler and give Reed the flyers. Reed, maybe you're right. I've been spending a lot of time with Rosa, and, well, I take a sudden interest in the sidewalk. Oh, he stapled one down there, too. Admitting I was wrong isn't something I cherish. If this was my usual Azerbaijani car importing billboard, I would just poorly Photoshop Reed into an open-mouthed plant protein enjoyer and win the argument.
Made you the Sojak, therefore.
Oh, great. But here, I ended up ditching the band. I've been a shitty friend to Fang. To everyone, really. I'm sorry. Smiling, Reed shoots me a double volley of finger guns.
Hey, where's bro? You're not supposed to chill.
Reed leans in conspiratorially.
Maybe.
I didn't get anything after maybe.
But maybe, like, tell Fangs huh?
He gives me a wink. Sure, Reed. And thanks. Nodding, Reed finishes stapling his current flyer to the wall of a passing clothing store. The store is passing? Damn, I think I took a hit off of him. Getting contact high.
Is a thing.
And by finishes, I mean he makes a stapling sound with his mouth before letting the flyer flutter to the ground.
Man, dude, I'm like super starving all of a sudden. Let's get some food or something.
I roll my eyes. This is the third food stop of the afternoon. How many flyers do we have left? There's still a third left. Reed's caught the scent of a hot dog cart or something. So maybe I could... Just gotta find a dumpster and...
Anon, dude, hurry up. I got the chili dogs back.
Cursing, I let the lid of the dumpster drop, clutching each and every one of the cursed flyers. Alright, I'm coming. Reed, how did you staple that passing airplane?
What?
We talk about airmail. Between Reed's frequent pit stops and the sheer volume of the flyers Trish printed out, it's starting to get back by the time I trundle my way back to my apartment. I love that word, trundle. Luckily, I managed to navigate the streets before any of the truly dangerous crackheads start to come out. Exhausted, I collapse onto my bed, too tired to even shitpost properly. Well, at least I don't gotta worry. At least I don't need to worry about getting food. Reed was buying today, so I got plenty of leftovers. A good thing, too. My food stores were starting to get low. Roll it onto my back. I fish my phone out of my pocket. There's only one person I want to talk to now. Hey, smile. You and Stella have a good day? I shoot Rosa the text, lingering on the message app. Bzz. Bingo.
See, we had it right then.
The text includes a picture of the two of them. A selfie in what looks like a second-hand bookstore. It looks like Stella has a whole new collection of manga clutched in her hands, too distracted by the camera to notice Rosa's judgmental glare. No doubt Rosa found a copy of the good cave paintings. I love that, the good cave painting. Somewhere at the store, I made another unsuccessful attempt to teach Stella the virtues of Raptor Jesus.
I was putting up the flyers. It worked out forever.
Reed was on something and tried to eat everything in sight. Must have gone all over town putting them up, too.
Dios mío, that boy has an appetite. I don't even know if my madre could make enough for it.
The mental image of Reed eating Rosa out of house and home makes me chuckle. Rosa and I
mean-
continue...
I was gonna say the taco and the stoner is a natural symbiosis.
Rosa and I continue texting for what feels like hours, sharing the aspects of our day with each other. Something about talking with her just makes my fatigue melt away.
By the way, I haven't forgotten my promise the other night. Week. Mi madre is making mole poblano tomorrow. Her favorite.
Mole is like a sauce, right?
It's kind of like a paste that you usually apply to other stuff.
Oh.
At least that's what I've seen. I might be wrong.
So it's kind of like guacamole.
No, apparently I got it right. I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah, because mole is more of a type of thing.
Oh yeah, guacamole. So poblano, that's a pepper, right? So it's like a pepper.
Yeah, it's a mole
guacamole.
using poblanos. Yeah.
Oh. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it actually does.
Would you like to come over and eat it with us?
A tinge of nerves flutters through my stomach. Meeting my girlfriend's parents? Am I really ready for that?
You don't know with her for a couple weeks, dude.
Rosa's whole life is dedicated to her family. If I make a bad impression, I may not come back from it.
Better get the sombrero ready.
Bring some backup maracas just to be safe. Oh, fuck. Half the time I don't even know how to act around Rosa, let alone her family.
Just bring a case to Modelo and all will be forgiven.
What if I say something spurgy? Or start mumbling crime statistics? Or what if everything goes fine? This whole time, I've been telling myself I worry what Rosa's family would think of me. What if I'm just scared they may actually find me tolerable? That my relationship with Rosa would get serious. I can't hide what I feel about Rosa. Hell, I've only ever felt that way about meeting Rosa's family. Something about that feels like a point of no return. Just look dead in her father's eyes and tell him Goku solos and you are his son.
Unless he's a Vegeta fan.
Like, if I do this, that I could never be with.
Maybe like tell Fang sometime, huh?
Tell her what, Reed? I just tell her, like, yeah, sorry for bailing on the band a bunch, I'll try to be a better friend. You're making this more complicated than it needs to be, Anon. I glance back to my phone, where Rosa is no doubt eagerly awaiting my response. Well, Anon, now's the time.
Decision time?
I'm in.
Oh, never mind.
Exhaling. Feels like a giant weight has been lifted off of my chest.
I don't know why I was expecting it to give you the option to like back out.
Yeah, you just go through all of this, so you can just deviate back to normal Snoot game.
That or it's like you try to make it work with both, but I think that would be an entirely different mod.
Harem game. If I let you deviate back into normal Snoot game, but you're locked to ending one.
Actually, no, you seem to have emotionally developed quite well.
Ending 2.5.
You don't hook up, but Fang's not doing bath time.
I'm in, Rosa. Every part of me.
Ooh, that's forward.
Oh, Anon, gracias, gracias. You have no idea how happy this makes me. By the way, Anon, do you have a crucifix you can wear?
Well, I mean, we got the one up here. It might be a little big, but we can pull it off.
He's gotta wear a cross.
Shit. Off to a bad start already. The next day at school passes by in a blur. Rosa and I made plans to have dinner with her family that evening. I was so nervous the whole day, I could barely pay attention to anything. At least it was cut short by an announcement from Principal Spears. The hulking caveman took the stage, deafening everyone in the audience with a reminder that midterms were coming up, and we should take them seriously. With that, the band and I were released, along with the rest of the seniors. Wait, it said we're a few weeks past February. That feels a little late for midterms.
I'm trying to think. What usually school ends around June or July or May if you're in the summer state.
Yeah, I mean, I guess March. Like, it makes sense if you got like like you're doing like college.
Well, they said it was a
semester.
few weeks after the February show.
Yeah, so March, April, May,
Yeah.
June.
I guess that's not too unrealistic for late midterms,
I guess.
especially because they have to account for winter.
Oh, right, because they're dinosaurs. Yeah, so their winter break is probably longer.
Yeah.
With that, the band and I were released, along with the rest of the seniors. Following the flow of students, we managed to make it to the front lawn of the school. Checking my phone, I still got some time before my meetup with Rosa.
Bro, so like midterms?
Reed, where are you?
Not here, man. You feeling confident?
I turned back to where Reed has collapsed onto the grass. Oh, there he is. Thanks
No,
to
he's
him.
just smoking now.
Thanks to him, I managed to maintain a passing grade in Mr. Carl Dewisky's class. As for the others, the only thing I'm kind of worried about is Mr. Jingo's class. The guy is so zoned out half the time, I don't think I've learned the difference between an oboe and an elbow. Elbow. Band humor. I'm hilarious.
Not like you could learn anyways.
She rolls her eyes with a sneer. Man, the hell is her problem?
Fang, what about you? You want to hang with me and cram for midterms? We could go to the library. I think I'm just gonna head home.
Trish's face falls, her mouth moving wordlessly for a second.
Well, okay, well, talk to you later, Fang. Yeah.
Fang gives her a half-hearted wave as the tiny Triceratops collects her things.
Take it easy, Trish.
Reed's breathing drops to a droning snore. Before she goes, Fang takes an opportunity to flip me off once more before heading home. Fuck her. Alright, Fang, take it easy. I'll see you when I see you. Just before I turn away, something darts out to catch my sleeve. It's Fang.
Anon, wait.
Fang's hand lingers a moment on my arm before reaching up to brush her hair out of her face.
I was thinking maybe you and I could, like, study at my place.
Oh boy. I was hoping to avoid this conversation.
You said you had to do it.
Fang looks at me, her amber eyes pleading. Oh, I don't like seeing her sad. She looks uncertain, even nervous, glancing at me sideways until she stares off into the distance. Just like before, in Mo's back room, Fang's wings begin to vibrate.
My dad's working a late shift tonight, and my mom is out shopping or whatever, so it would just be the two of us.
Swallowing, I somehow managed to work some moisture into my mouth. Fang, that sounds great. Her face snaps to attention. But I already made plans with Rosa tonight. Fang sags, her wings falling slack behind her. Oh. Her hand twitches reflexively towards her wings before she catches herself. Oh. I'm really sorry, Fang.
Hey, it's fine.
She recovers quickly, though, flashing me a smile while jabbing me in the shoulder. Why do they all go for the same spot? It's like they're in on it. Damn it, Fang, that bruise just healed. But even for mods, we're just calling out calling out the script.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think every person making these games is secretly us.
It's whatever. Just promise me you'll convince her to use a rubber, okay? Oh, a nice cross there, dweeb.
Laughing, she turns away.
Trish, wait up.
This is starting to hurt. Yeah, I don't like seeing Fang sad. I don't like this route anymore. When it describes her... You go.
Coat? I don't know. Yeah, it's either this is just a mask. Maybe she is just kind of realized it's not in the cards and she's just given up on that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got Trish as her rebound. When it describes her wings vibrating, I'm imagining her just shaking them like the Flash so she can phase through a wall or something. If she vibrates them fast enough, she can hover.
Yeah.
I linger a beat longer, watching Fang as she catches up to the purple parasite. The two of them exchange words, and I think I could see Trish's head whip over towards me. Reed's just passed out still. The student parking lot is already half empty by the time I get there. The walk over from the front lawn gives me time to reflect on what just happened. On how Fang looked when I turned her down. I think she might...
Anon, over here.
I see Rosa waiting for me next to her hot pink Toyota Prius. Her smile beaming even from this far away. Toyota? What kind of dinosaur pun is that?
No clue.
Waving back to her, I try and let everything I was just thinking of fall away. Why does this song sound like knockoff Back in Black?
A little, yeah.
It all feels like a distraction when I see Rosa, like some sort of obstacle I need to get over. But should it? Can I really be friends with Fang if I feel this way? Can we be friends if she feels? Everyone in chat saying because it is. Oh, okay. Glad I have a good ear then. Oof. Rosa nearly tackles me to the ground, meeting me halfway with a running hug. Feels more like she just clotheslined me.
Where is mi novio? Come on, Habibi, we're going to be late.
The two of us fall into step, hands interlocked.
So, Anon, are you ready?
I toss my bag into Rosa's back seat before turning back to her. The orange ankylosaur smiles at me, laying her hands on my chest. Okay, so see, that's where I got confused. So,
Yeah, I just
older
don't think the mod
stuff.
person knows.
Yeah, I guess older stuff referred to as ankylosaur until someone looked it up.
Probable.
This close, I think she could feel how hard my heart is beating.
Ramisa, familia, city. What spirits talk of midterms got you done?
I force myself to chuckle, still trying to banish thoughts of studying with Fang from my mind. Nah, I'm too big brain to worry over midterms. I try and force a smile to my face. See, I don't got hair because my brain too big. For the follicles don't got space. Rosa peers suspiciously towards me.
Anon, are you okay? You look a little bothered.
What? Nah, it's nothing. So much for hiding it.
Oh, novio, you're very bad at lying.
Rosa taps a staccato beat against my chest with her claws.
Seriously, you can tell me. Just
Rosa turns to me, her eyes searching every part of my face for a clue as to what's troubling me. It's just... a part of me wants to blurt out the truth, tell Rosa everything that I'm feeling. Not just so she could hear it, but so I can, as well. Taking a deep breath, I steel myself to tell her about me and Fang, about our friendship, I'm... Looking at Rosa, I feel the words die in my throat. I can't do it. She looks so concerned about me, so worried about my happiness. I find myself instinctually wanting to make everything okay for her. So he hasn't grown that much emotionally.
Yeah, it's just that kind of works a little better with problems aren't as complex.
Yeah. Looking at her, I realize I want nothing more than to make her happy. I couldn't do that to her. Burden her with my own problems.
Oh, hey, you're becoming her mom.
Besides, she has enough on her plate, with her mom's illness and all. I'm sorry, Rosa, but maybe one day. Reaching down, I give her hand a squeeze. This is going to be rated like mature on YouTube at this rate. Before pulling it to my lips with a soft kiss. I'm just nervous about meeting your family, is all. It's the first time I'm meeting a girl's family. What if I mess up? Or do something to offend them? Laughing, it's Rosa's turn to pull my hands down for a kiss.
oh, Anon, you're so sweet. Doopy dope and sweet.
No, I'm genuinely concerned I'm gonna offend them. You don't know the stuff I look at.
Or have posted.
Sure, mi familia will love you. All you have to do is be yourself.
That's the problem I'm worried about.
You want me or not? You.
That is true. Somehow I was able to land someone as special as Rosa. If I remember correctly, you fell on top of me. Rosa gives a smack across the head, laughing.
Hey, I'm not talking about that in front of mi familia.
Nuzzling herself against my chest, Rosa slips her arms behind my back. At this point, most of the other students have left, leaving us alone in the parking lot. The wild heat of Volcadera has tempered off somewhat, but the wind still carries a memory of that earlier temperature. Leaning back against the car, I let my eyes close, lulled into a daze by the warmth of not only the afternoon, but of the absolutely wonderful girl currently holding on to me. It's nice. Okay, it's more than nice. It's perfect.
Oh, you're wearing it already.
Rosa's voice knocks me out of my moment. Huh?
My gift.
She taps the golden cross hanging around my neck. It's a gift Rosa slipped into my locker earlier today. The note that accompanied it is still tucked safely in my pocket. Remember my promise, mi novio.
You didn't have to wait until we got front of me and familia, man.
I know, but I wanted to, you know? You went through the effort of picking it out for me, so I figured. I shrug. It's not like I went out of my way or anything. But it still felt nice, getting a gift from someone special. Someone who cares. At the very least, I got some protection against those vampire sauruses roaming around town. For a moment, it looks like Rosa's eyes are going to roll right out of her head. Then, the dam bursts. Snorting, Rosa descends into a series of giggles. Oh hey, yo duppy! Oh hell nah, the Shima mod? No, this is the no Hinkle mod.
This is the Hinkle mod usually, way.
I knew she couldn't resist for long.
We specifically waited till he wasn't here to do it.
Ay, mi novio es tan tanto.
Stepping back, Rosa takes both my hands in hers, giving them a squeeze.
But it means a lot to me, Anon.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Shima voiced Rosa in the Snoot playthrough. That's why he's calling it the Shima mod.
Eh,
All those people that probably wanted to hear Shima's Rosa.
well,
Yours
he's
is
not here.
Yeah,
You're
yours is
getting me.
yeah, yours is great. I like it.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Getting good with the R's.
Yeah, I'm slowly learning how to roll.
Rosa sighs, gazing up at me through hooded eyes, swaying back and forth. Man, when she looks at me like that, it's all I can do to not grin like an idiot back at her. At first, I thought I would have to hide who I am around her. Have to try to be an upstanding, serious boyfriend, like Nazer. But now I realize she was right. I just need to be myself. I got nothing to hide from her. Aside from all my posts on my favorite basket weaving forum.
Yeah, you had to think about that for a second.
Bzz. A loud rattling interrupts the mood. It's Rosa's phone, buzzing against the dash of her car. Swearing, Rosa leans into the open car.
Ay, Anon, ¿verdad? Rosa, ¿qué es? ¿Qué es?
Oh, God.
Rosa,
Mm.
¿qué haces sentada aquí con esto? Chica. Chica.
I had to sit and read that like 2 or 3 times to make sure I could get it sounded out in my head before I went for it.
Rosa slides.
At least I remember pronunciation cues for the most part.
It's not
One
as
thing those school classes do.
It's not as offensive when Scruffy does it. He needs to be more stereotypical.
Like I said, I took like 5 years of Spanish throughout like grade and middle school. I barely retained it, but like I said, I've got good pronunciation.
They never really pushed much on the speaking aspect, I remember from my classes. It was always just written. Only had
There's a lot of repetition, and they just kept teaching you the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I never had to speak any of it until, like, the final exam. Rosa slides behind the wheel in the flash, with myself not much further behind her on the passenger side.
I have to ask, was Shima doing like the J-Lo from South Park one?
I'm 99% sure he was.
I'm kind of channeling that same energy, I'm not gonna lie. Where I'm basing it from, I'm just pulling back on the throttle.
Easing back a little bit.
I can't do like, I can get it up to that high-pitched warble, but it hurts my throat.
Falling back from offensive to endearing. I could barely manage to buckle myself in before Rosa tears out of the parking lot. Raptor, Jesus Christ, are all dinos this bad of drivers?
No, it's just the women.
Hey, míralo, míralo.
A group of passing students dive for cover as Rosa cuts the corner. Maybe I won't have to meet her family after all. Because I'll be dead in a ditch on the way there. Can you get a seat guide if you're inside the car during the crash?
Yeah, as long as the truck hits you.
I'm glad Rosa gave me this cross when she did. At least it gives me something to pray over as I watch my life flash before my eyes. Wow, I became savant in Spanish prayers really fast.
Going to Spanish church every week really taught me Spanish quick.
The drive out to Rosa's house is long. Much longer than I expected. And we had to take some detours to avoid to lose the cops.
Then the cartels.
The bustle of city slowly gives way to the neat order of the suburbs, which in turn yield their place to a patchwork of farms and ranch houses.
Oh, she lives out in the sticks.
Yeah. A relatively short walk to school suddenly doesn't seem so bad. Jeez, I can't believe Volcano High is the closest school Rosa can get to.
Snoot, Mama wanted me to go to the... Mama wanted me to go to... She said the school's out here in Basura.
I'm assuming that's bad.
Yeah, that can put context.
Goddamn mumbling.
That's actually the closest to us. I think Bobby went there actually.
Rosa points to a semi-dilapidated building as we drive by. Its most prominent features being several smashed windows and a dire need for new paint. If it wasn't for the billboard out front sporting the school's name, I would think Rosa was lying. It must be hard living so far away from school. Rosa turns off the main street, passing onto a lonely, unmarked road.
See, sometimes it can be a pain, especially when I'm late doing my hair or whatever.
I peek over, watching as Rosa tussles her hair with her free hand. It's hard to believe she ever had a bad hair day in her life, with how luscious those auburn locks look.
Hi, Anon, there, you're making me blush.
Sometimes it pays to mumble. Chuckling, I point to my impeccable chrome dome. At least that's something I never have to worry about. Giggling, Rosa leans over to elbow me in the ribs. I entertain us for a while by attempting to blind passing motorists with the reflection off my head.
Solar flare?
Eventually, Rosa pulls off yet again, this time passing through a wrought iron gate and into a well-maintained gravel drive. Long stretches of green growing things flank us on either side. This must be the place. Rosa pulls up to a large terracotta tiled house. It's nice, with a huge porch wrapping around the house.
Yeah, big old ranch house.
Yeah.
Hacienda.
Parked
That's
out.
cool.
Yeah. Very nice look.
Yeah.
Parked outside a large barn are several work trucks, dirt splattered and with several racks of tools in the back. So, do you guys use all of these for the farm? I point at the trucks and climb out of Rosa's car, backpack in hand. Rosa follows shortly after me, not bothering to lock up her car.
Okay. Oh, see, that's some of them.
She points to one on the far end, whose equipment racks are empty.
That one there, that's Poppy's truck.
The truck in question does look a little nicer. Newer, with a little less dirt on the outside. Your dad doesn't haul his own equipment or something?
Not quite.
Rosa turns to me, grinning mischievously across her car.
Mama just makes Poppy store his guns inside now.
What little blood remained in my monitor-bleached face fades. Oh, so an ending one is still on the table.
Relax, I'm just kidding.
I sigh, resisting the urge to mop my forehead.
Still leave some outside sometimes.
Trying desperately to banish the image of a gun-toting ankylosaur breaking down my door, I turn my back and gaze out across the fields. So, changing the topic for no particular reason. Is this all your family farm? I jab a finger out towards the fields. Rosa joins me on the other side of the car, away from the house. The fields come nearly all the way up through the house, separated only by a well-kept yard and a pasture-style fence. Beyond that, though, they seem to stretch a pretty sizable distance.
See, about 40 acres of it.
Wow.
Half of it leads to other farmers who need extra fields for the companies during the off-season.
I nod along. Even after all this time spent in the gardening club, I still know nothing about growing things. Although I did grow that cool mushroom that one time in that sock. You know what? Never mind.
Poppy bought it when they got married.
She giggles,
French and Spanish.
sending my heartbeat quickening.
I don't even think they had money for a house at first.
That must have been an awkward wedding night. Rosa elbows me in the ribs again, a little less gently this time.
Hi, none of that comprendido.
Rosa settles down, leaning her head on my shoulder.
Not much compared to some other farms out here.
Compared to some other farms. Taking in the size of their field, it's hard to imagine this is a small operation.
Yeah, but Poppy, when I can, weekends. Or after school if my boyfriend doesn't make me late.
I rest my head on hers, smelling the sweet smell of her hair. Wow, I didn't know I was depriving your family of such a valued worker. Rosa continues to stare out across her family's field.
Well, my Mama helps out as well, but ever since she
Aw. Her voice trails off. Foot? Eat mouth. I can feel Rosa stiff against my shoulder. Hear her playing idly with her keys. Hey. Rosa turns to look at me, a sad little frown creasing her beautiful face. I didn't mean to bring it up, that. Honestly, I didn't. This is supposed to be a nice night, and here I go, stressing you out and shit. I'm sorry. I can't know what you're going through, but I'm here to make it better, however I can. I'm here for you. I pull Rosa into a squeeze, feeling her hug me back tight. We stand like that for a second, both of us relishing the other's touch. When Rosa speaks, her voice is muffled against my chest.
Gracias, Anon.
She pulls away.
It's okay. We didn't say anything wrong. It just hurts sometimes. No, I've never seen her before.
Rosa gestures vaguely in the air.
Before she got sick, she's so different now. She slimmed down so much. And the smallest things are difficult.
Rosa throttles the air in frustration.
You should just let me help her!
For a second, it looks like Rosa is going to launch into another Spanish tirade, but she holds back. Spent, she sighs.
What am I going to do, Anon?
I shift from foot to foot awkwardly. I'm still not used to people asking advice from me, a miserable weeb who just wanted to be left alone. But now, Rosa and Fang both look to me for help. On the roof, Fang just wanted to vent, but this is different. Jeez, what do I even say to her? Everything I can think of sounds so trite, so commonplace. I honestly don't know what to say.
Time
Bro.
for the illusion of choice.
Rosa. She turns her eyes to mine. The truth is, I don't know what's going to happen with your mom. Before she could start to look worse, I take hold of both her hands. But I do know that whatever happens, I'll be right there beside you. Rosa faces me with pleading eyes.
Promise?
I give her hands a squeeze. Promise. My words seem to ease Rosa somewhat. The faint beginnings of a smile ease her face out of its previous frown. Taking my hand in hers, she leads me to the front door.
I'm surprised we have not had a single choice.
Yeah. They just really wanted to make their story about Rosa.
I mean, it is based off of a fan fiction, so I guess the plot's a little predetermined.
Yeah.
It's like, something would be nice.
Give us a funny little alternate dialogue. Come on, let us suplex her once. Where her family is waiting for me. As Rosa and I cross through the door, a thought occurs to me. The last family I visited... Hopefully it goes a little better than that. It depends. Most mods don't have choices and are more stories that flesh out characters. Yeah, people want to write the dinosaur they want to focus on.
Yeah, I get it, but I always appreciate when...
Put that little extra effort.
Yeah.
Or fun alternative.
Yeah, like, you know, I appreciate it, but,
Like,
you know.
if you're not gonna make it possible for people to ending one your waifu, did you even really make a visual novel?
I know, right?
Just love, I saw an image. I see this image around every time. I was like the ending one picture from Snoot and Wani. It says 2 down, and then it shows the picture of all the MCs from all these other Snoot games. Like, so many more to go.
Mamá, papi, estoy en casa.
As Rosa leads me through the front door, I'm hit with an immediate and powerful wave of smells. Strong odors reminiscent of Rosa's cooking permeate the inside of the house, the spicy richness promising the best meal of my life. But I don't see Goku painted anywhere, so I'm not entirely sure.
He's in the bedroom. Which one? All of them.
He's the protection.
They hang him up right next to the cross.
Oh.
He also died for our sins.
The strongest of which is coming from over there.
Smells good, doesn't it?
I look back to where Rosa is hanging her backpack in a closet. A brief glance of a mountain of work boots and trucker hats cements that this is a working household.
Not half as good as Mama in the kitchen.
Or I'm not happy.
I'm not half as good as Mama in the kitchen.
Not half as good. I recall all the delicious meals Rosa has brought me over our relationship. This promises to be a good evening then. Rosa gives me a playful hip check.
Hey, aren't you supposed to say I'm the best cook?
I managed to catch myself before stumbling into a wall of pictures. Isn't honesty the best policy? Rosa rolls her eyes at the tired cliché.
That's when your girlfriend's feelings are at stake.
Giving her my most innocent grin, I take a look at all the photographs I almost crashed into. Most of them seem to be family photos, smiling ankylosaurs at various stages of life, attending huge family gatherings. Their happiness reminds me of how little my own family seems to want to do with me. Is this you? I point to a photo of a young woman in an enormous dress, the prink frilly skirt nearly doubling her size.
I'm not familiar with that color.
Yeah, that's a new color they found pretty recently.
The color prink.
Yeah, they found it in Smarch. Rosa eyes the photo for a second. Why does she look nostalgic?
Is that her keys?
Actually, that's...
Oh boy. It's me. A cold voice cuts Rosa off before she can finish.
It's a funny spray.
I slowly turn to face the owner, suddenly very aware of how close Rosa and I are standing.
Damn, she is skinny.
Yeah. She's just standing there, menacingly. Man, we should just make a mod at this, right? I mean, we just keep calling them.
Yeah.
Mama, this is Anon.
The demurely dressed matron of the house regards me with cold eyes. How do you do, ma'am? Any second now, I feel like I'm going to slip on my own puddle of sweat.
Anon, this is my mother, Isabel.
So, She needs to be like 1 foot shorter than Rosa with bigger hips. That's usually how these women look.
Yeah, but she's also been starting to get really skinny right now.
Yeah, Callard, she's been sick. She lost her hips.
Her illness has taken that junk from that trunk.
Rosa's mom takes a step towards us. I have to fight the instinct to step back. With Fang's dad, it was like staring down the barrel of a gun. But this is like being measured for my own coffin.
You are the Nino my Rosa has fallen for.
She looks me down head to toe before addressing her daughter.
Es el pequeño.
Mama.
Y calvo.
Her eyes seem to fixate on my head. See, they could put up with being skinny. They could maybe tolerate not being Christian. But bald, that's where they draw the line.
It's literally just bald.
Muy calvo.
Really? Krillin over Goku?
The pair of them descend into rapid Spanish. Even with Rosa serving as...
She's about to karate chop her.
Even with Rosa serving as my free tutor when she can. I haven't learned enough to follow a conversation. Eventually, after much gesturing, Rosa seems to have won whatever battle they were waging. The stern, spiny senoritas favor me with a curt nod and a sniff.
Dinner will be ready soon. Go wash up down the hall.
Without another word, she turns on her heel, stalking back towards the source of the heavenly smells. I finally release the breath I was subconsciously holding. How can someone that frail looking muster up so much intensity? Got the cooking on the brain. Felt like she was going to nail...
What are you cooking with intestines?
Haggis.
Ew.
I felt like she was going to nail me to the wall with her gaze alone. I feel Rosa at my side, tugging me down the hall.
Come on, Anon, you heard Mama.
I did. I'm still dazed after my near madre experience. Rosa gives me a weak smile.
You know, this is going well.
That is what you consider wealth?
Do you see?
Yeah, she did break out the chancla.
See, Rosa. Expected a lot more, honestly. I mean, you heard what she says. I think she likes you.
Rosa...
That you're small and bald.
I couldn't understand anything she said. Laughing, Rosa takes my hand, patting it as she leads me in the direction her mom indicated. Following her, a part of me is surprised my bones haven't turned to jelly.
Did you learn anything from your Spanish lessons?
No. I'm too distracted by my teacher.
Good answer.
Well, you wouldn't tell me how to swear, so... No. Wait, that was Spanish, wasn't it?
Technically, yeah.
It was all good trust.
My bullshit alarm, finally honed after years of spotting shills, begins to go off. Rosa, what does pequeño mano flaco mean? If I didn't know any better, I'd say she was biting back a laugh. What does it mean?
Skinny little monkey. Ooh. Spicy.
Well, they are Latino.
Look, you
Ha 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 ha. Ugh. Too late to be making those kinds of jokes.
look, you made it through the front door, didn't you? That's not something any other boy can say.
A Pyrrhic victory, at best. Also, any other boy? Have there been...
Granted, you are the only boy I've...
Rosa's face starts to turn red.
I mean, there's the first boyfriend that I've...
As she's twisting her hair, I'm surprised she hasn't pulled it off.
First that boy I've ever been serious. I've had other boyfriends before, but none I've ever wanted to bring home to feeling.
Oh. Now it's my turn for a face inferno. That's, Rosa buries her face in her hands for a second.
Kiss me off, and then don't mention that to mama.
What, the other boyfriend part, or the part about being serious? She uncovers her face with an embarrassed laugh.
Oh. Mama knew there were other boys. Ones I didn't mention. She...
I think I can imagine what would happen if Isabel found out Rosa had other boyfriends in the past. For some reason, a shallow grave keeps popping up. Don't worry, Rosa. Your secret is safe with me. Rosa sags with relief. I wonder if I could... But it's gonna cost you. My cheeky grin is quickly silenced by Rosa's threatening finger. Nope, can't joke about it yet.
None. What's up with this?
Freshly scrubbed for dinner, Rosa leads me into the kitchen. It's cozy, the numerous cooking utensils lining the walls giving it a lived-in feel. It's still probably bigger than my entire apartment. Rosa's mother turns away from the stove, where a massive stained cook pot boils with the most amazing smells I've ever, well, smelled.
So, Anon,
Her eyes narrow.
tell me more about yourself.
She settles down onto a stool by the stove with a sense of familiarity. I wonder how long she spends in this room. Well, ma'am, there's not much to tell. Wasn't expecting this one to be so long. Yeah, this one's going quite... Well, I mean, we speed ran Snoot. So I guess we're getting to actual Rosa stuff now. I start to relay the important parts of my life, starting with my move to Volcadera, careful to leave out the specific reason behind my move. Isabel takes it in silence, quietly studying me behind a coffee cup with two little handprints on it. There's a strength in her eyes, unmatched by her body, like she's holding herself together more through sheer will than anything else. Rosa never specified what was wrong with her mom, but now that I'm not fearing for my life, I can see the signs. Isabel's hand shakes slightly when she gives the poblano a stir, her body frail, her face creased beyond her age. I can't imagine what Rosa must be going through, seeing her mother being reduced like this. And, well, that's how your daughter and I met.
And how you kissed?
She wields the word like a knife. Well, that's...
Mama!
Rosa brandishes the same finger she used on me, blushing furiously as she does so.
So for privado. Your papi said you'd be nice.
Isabel relents somewhat, a sly smile on her face.
Lo siento, Rosa. But you didn't think I would embarrass you in front of your friend, did you?
She catches herself slightly, the word boy noticeably absent. Trish root was a bit long. This might be about as long. Oh, that's good news for the Trish root when we do that. A lot of them are pretty long, and with these four together, we'll be in for a few streams. Depends if we bring up Super Boo or Nintendo, though. Well, see, we don't have Shima or Hinkle around to do that, so we can actually make progress. Rosa begins sliding around the kitchen, summoning plates and silverware from the multitude of cabinets.
And I'm gonna have to forgive Mama. She promised to be nice, but I suppose she's forgotten that promises win.
The older woman flinches slightly. Whatever promise Rosa is talking about, it seems to have an effect on her mother.
Rosa, tu delante de nuestro infantado.
The two women stare each other down for a second.
I'm not finished with this.
Isabel sighs.
I suppose not. Come, Anon, help me to the table. Puppy should be here soon.
I hold out my hand for her to take, helping her out of the stool. Her grip is weaker than I thought it would be. The dining room dominates much of the space next to the kitchen. A massive table extends almost from wall to wall, surrounded by curio cabinets and family portraits. Everywhere I look, a member of Rosa's family stares me down.
This is far enough. Anon, gracias.
The whitish woman takes a seat towards the head of the table. Rosa joins us soon after, distributing plates and spoons for four.
Please, Anon, sit, sit.
She beckons me into the chair across from her. Are you sure? I'd be happy to help Rosa in the kitchen. I cast a semi-pleading look towards my girlfriend. A part of me wants to avoid being alone with Rosa's mom, in case I do anything to make things worse.
Rosa can serve dinner when her father gets here. Come, talk to an old woman for a moment.
Laughing, Rosa finishes the place setting.
Mama, you're no old woman.
Ah, Rosa, sometimes I feel like one.
As I take a seat across from her, I can see what she means. All the strength Isabel had before seems to have gone. Like she was saving it all up for our initial meeting. She can barely sit upright without wincing now.
Anon, I am sorry about how I acted before.
Her apology catches me off guard.
It's not every day Rosa brings a boy home for us to meet, and, well,
She laughs softly.
I acted just like mi propia madre.
Taking another sip from her mug, she gives me a soft smile. Despite the waning of her eyes, it's just as warm as any of Rosa's.
Please, you were telling me more about you and Rosa. How have you two been getting along with the garden?
Before I could answer, a booming voice echoes from the front door. You can take Poppy.
Está aquí.
Not bothering to wait for a response. What I could only assume to be Rosa's dad barges into the dining room. Look at that stash.
It's a good stash.
It's like watching an avalanche of scales descend towards me in slow motion.
Puppy!
Rosa flits out of the kitchen, hugging her father as he spins her around.
Joshua, please. How many times have I told you? Boots off at the door.
Rosa's mom gives the Titanic man a pleading look, her voice weak.
Okay. Oh, that.
Letting Rosa down, he looks back at the dusty boot prints on the floor. Holding both hands to his gut as if to contain it, Joshua lets out a booming laugh.
Whoa, what did you? What's the good of having a room if we don't use it?
He turns to me, still holding his stomach with one hand.
Oh, you must be him.
Rosa introduces me from the kitchen as I stand, hand outstretched.
Puppy, this is Anon, my boyfriend.
She gives me a cute smile while she attends to the dinner being cooked.
No. I heard a lot about you, boy. Come here.
Joshua ignores my outstretched hand. Nice to meet you. Ah! Before I can protest, I'm swallowed up in a hug, smothered by 250 pounds of scalding dinosaur scales. I can feel the life slowly being squeezed out of me. Oh, so this is where Rosa gets it from.
Josh, let the poor boy go. He's had enough parental trouble already.
Free from my fleshy prison, I could finally breathe again. Isabel, I forgive you for anything you may have said.
Hey, sorry. Just good to see you, Mr. Anon.
Joshua's repeated claps to my shoulder feel like I'm being driven into the floor as a human nail. Boy, that sound effect just keeps going, doesn't it?
Really beating his meat.
All on the same spot as the bruise.
He's gonna look like hamburger meat by the time he's done. Looking north is Zoe, a little girl. Keeps drifting. at it. I keep like starting drifting into like a vampire. I don't know why. I'm trying to do bassy, but it's not playing well with the accent. Going home with the boyfriend first. With the father man died.
Rosa emerges from the kitchen, a tureen of heavenly scented goodness cradled in her arms.
Puppy, please. I'd like there to be something left of Anon by the end of the night, okay?
Ignoring the idea of Rosa wanting me at the end of the night.
Indeed, I'm sure you would. Josh, go clean up. We're about to eat.
Laughing, Rosa's dad flees to the kitchen as she starts to dole out the food. I have to hold myself back from diving into the sticky sweet goodness. If anything, it smells even better than the time Rosa brought it to the gardening club meeting.
Still in one piece?
Smiling, Rosa takes a spot next to mine.
That's when he just quietly answers, "One Piece is real." Pulls his pants down.
Barely. Your dad may have squeezed a bit out of me with that hug there. I could see Isabel smile out the corner of my eye. See if she's preparing her own appetizer of pills.
She's a friendly cat puppy. Almost impaled himself. He almost impaled himself on Stella's spikes the first time she came over.
Oh, little green friend. Hey, I prefer this one here.
I like this green friend more than your other green friend.
See, much less stepping.
Rose's dad points to me as he takes his spot at the end of the table. At the head of the table.
Much less spiky.
His booming laugh makes me jump a little.
Wait, no, Rosa. Would you lead?
Lead? Like, get a head start on eating? Or... I see Rosa begin to clasp her hands together. Oh, right. That's why I got the cross. Right. Eyeing the picture of Rapture Jesus above the table, I bow my head as well. Once grace is finished, dinner itself passes quickly. The mole poblano is just as delicious as it smells. Rosa even slipped some chicken into mine, knowing how I prefer to avoid tofu. Before long, I was awash in family stories and great food. Joshua took no small delight in telling all of Rosa's embarrassing stories. Like how she used to have adventures as Rosa de Explora, complete with a purple backpack she made herself. Aw, that's adorable. Man, I'm so going to hold that over her head. Isabella even got a little of her previous spark back, either from the food or the memories. She seemed to take delight in drawing my own family stories out of me. Well, what little there was. As the night went on, it was plain to me that this was going to be a one-sided affair. Rosa's parents would regale me with happy tales of their wonderful daughter. And I would try to ignore the fact that my parents didn't want a single thing to do with me anymore. I thought back to my mom and dad, back in rock bottom, the same ones who sent their only son halfway across the country. Did they do it because I begged them to, unable to face the teasing anymore? Or did they do it because they wanted me out of the house? My father made it clear that once high school was over, I wasn't welcome back home. Up until now, I hadn't thought of what to do. It always seemed so far away, and being alone was so tempting. But sitting here in a warm dining room surrounded by a loving family, I guess I realized that I kinda wanted that. The idea of going back home tonight after Rosa drops me off to an empty apartment in Skin Row. Is that what I want? After dinner, Rosa's parents walked us to the door.
Anon, thank you for coming over.
The frail woman gives me a hug, her hands trembling somewhat on my back.
Keep treating her right, and maybe you can come over for Easter dinner.
Mama!
Rosa's mom hides a laugh behind her hand.
Anon, pleasure to have you. Have to.
You can do this, Anon. Prepare yourself. Nope. Didn't help. Fuck, I think my spine might be dislocated.
Maybe this next time I can show you how to feel. Like a farmer out of you.
I manage a weak laugh to match his. I mean, gardening club is alright, but...
Puppy, stop the window. I am your boyfriend.
Thank you, Rosa. These hands... These hands were meant to farm noobs, not to farm crops.
Drive safe, you two.
Rosa gives her parents a hug.
I come right home, Rosa.
Stepping outside, the twilight of the evening cradled me like a cool blanket. I hesitated a moment, listening to the crickets chirp. It was nice to hear them again, so far from the city. Normally, the only nightlife I hear are the sirens and screams of drug addicts. Out here was more like home, like rock bottom. Since when did I think of rock bottom as home?
You know?
I realized I had closed my eyes. Oh, sorry. I was just taking it in for a moment. Rosa entwined her arm in mine as we walked to her car. I could feel her sigh against my body.
Oh, I love you. I think that went well, don't you?
I nod, letting her voice mingle with the relaxing sounds of the farm.
Puppy liked you, but I guess he likes everyone. Even Mama wasn't as bad as expected.
We had reached the car now, moving to hold each other face to face. You expected worse?
Maybe.
Rosa gives a coy smile.
You won her over in the end. So that's all that matters. I wasn't kidding about Easter though.
Our faces were almost touching at this point. Rosa's eyes begin to close as she presses her body against mine. So, I gotta treat you right to be invited back, huh? My hands trail up her arms, coming to rest on her shoulders. Gods, does she smell wonderful.
See. Better treat me real good, Anon.
Her lips parted as she reached up to me, my own mouth coming down to meet her.
Treat me well and kiss me more.
Rosa's arms creep up around my neck, pulling me even closer to her. It was all the excuse I needed. Do you... Well, how late is it?
It's like almost midnight for me. I would think this might be a good place to pause
Yeah, and we can continue this.
for however much longer this.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say we could finish the dinosaur because I feel like that's almost over,
Yeah.
and
we
then
can
do this
that with
after.
Hinkle.
Yeah.
He'll be really annoyed and surprised to learn what started like. Just not mention it until after we finish the dinosaur. See if he notices.
Alright, so that sounds like a good plan. So next week, everyone's still watching. Thanks you for hanging around. We'll polish off the dinosaur, then hop back to Rosa after that.
For those of you still on Friday, thanks for coming. For those of you here for Saturday,
For those of you here for Saturday streams, you're a little early.
yeah, your enthusiasm is noted. Monday stream friends, what are you doing here?
All right, so thanks for sticking around, hanging out, enjoying the Rosa.
Enjoying the two-man Rosa trip.
Yeah. Be curious to see how Hinkle reacts next time. All right, have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. It'll be the summer solstice. Have a nice start of summer.
Buenas noches, mi amigos.
Enjoy your summer sun celebrations. Have a good night and see you all later.
See you next time.